most of the days I have like a clear on plan as to what I want to do. Today, not really. Today it's a good old stream where, just like in the olden days, what we're gonna be doing is just play some games. What I want to do today is try and get better with mouse and keyboard on Apex. Last week we started out with this entire like Apex mouse and keyboard journey, which was quite ridiculous, as you've seen. I actually did get some kills, but they weren't good kills. They were all the easy kills because I was playing bot lobbies. I did not deserve to get anything because basically my aim sucks right now. It's horrid. I've always played controller, and I've never played mouse and keyboard. Now I'm touching mouse and keyboard for the first time in this game, and it's so weird. Today you're fiddling with the controller. I am not fiddling with the controller, villager. I don't. What if you do mouse, keyboard, and controller? Controller at my feet, and then like mouse and keyboard here, and then just like try and like interchange between them? I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if that has any advantages, but perhaps it has. Perhaps it has. However, I do now want to like get to experience my full mouse and keyboard thing for once, and then maybe we can find a hybrid in between. Maybe we can like try and do like a what's it called? A Nintendo 64 controller Apex movement thing. Maybe we can do like the Wii controllers that we like play Apex on the Wii controllers. To be honest, like you can play Apex on the Switch, but I don't know whether it has like motion controls. Like perhaps it has motion controls. If it has that would be pretty cool. We gotta try that. Or better yet, get a DualShock and only use the trackpad on it. Oh my god. Oh my god. So how would all these movements, like all these keybinds, be down the trackpad? Do you have to like make different like patterns? Use a BlackBerry that has a keyboard? Man, BlackBerries were the thing back in the day. Honestly, I kind of still want a BlackBerry. I should kind of say, like, how much do they go for? I'm actually quite curious. How much do BlackBerries go for? BlackBerry. Because honestly, back in the day, BlackBerries were the shit. I'm just looking for... Wow. Holy shit. Okay. Hold on a second. Look at this. BlackBerry on eBay, $30. BlackBerry Curve, $30. BlackBerry Classic Q20, that's about $100. Honestly, this one looks quite nice. What else do we have here? BlackBerry Bold, $75. Honestly, it's under a hunch. $50. Man, like these are like the classic BlackBerries that like we know and love. Man, that is so cool. Look at that USB B port, that micro B. How the back though looks pretty cool. A BlackBerry Classic, man. They have a whole bunch of them here. That is crazy. But yeah, like these things honestly were back in the day like the business. Like it looked so cool. Man, I remember this background. The BlackBerry Bold. Yes, this is like the classic one. Honestly, like I would love to get my hands on one of these and then see like what it's like to like run with these like today. Because honestly, they were so cool. They were so, like, they have something, like, really cool and business-like about them. But then knowing that they were about as popular and, like, as fashionable as, like, an iPhone is nowadays, basically, I mean, they were both business and fashion at the same time, which I don't think have ever existed together outside of that, basically. So, yeah. I want one of those 90s portable phones that are shaped like a brick. You mean one of these? Hold on. I'm gonna go grab it. All right, let me make sure that I don't get stuck with it. You mean one of these? Like one of these good old Nokias? This one, like, I've taken out the battery because, like, I don't want to have, like, the battery that... Oh, you mean older than this? Even older than this. Honestly, like, I like this too. Actually, this was early 2000. Shaped like a brick. Oh, you mean like the not a literal brick. Here, let's see, what was that one? That was the, 90s... mobile phone. You mean like one of these really old ones, or something like that? What was the 80s? Well, like this isn't inflatable, but like something like this, something like the Motorola ones, like the really big ones. Yeah, I mean, like, they look cool too. Honestly, like, I could really get down with, like, owning some of these just for, like, being, like, fucking cool enough with these. So, yeah. Wow, we got really sidetracked. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, today we're gonna be playing some Apex on not on controller, mouse and keyboard. I'm expecting me to not do very well because, like, seriously, a lot of this just comes down to like getting like the memory inside my fingers and like my movement feeling for like what is expected, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's just only gonna be done by just playing some matches. That's why we don't really have an idea for today where it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that. It's like, no, we're just gonna play. We're just gonna play, and it's gonna be it. Yeah, I love the classic style of them. I honestly, like, the era that I'm kind of in love with, to be honest, like, the BlackBerry looks really cool too. But the era that I'm kind of in love with, that I would love to, like get my hands on as well, is... this right here? Hold on. Like a Motorola Razr or so. Here, let me see if I can find like good images. Like not the modern ones, but like the old ones. Like something like this, right? Like that, man. Like these phones back then, like they looked so cool. Or you also have like Nokia. It's not the 3310. No, that's not it. Nokia late 2000s. Like back then, obviously, like what everyone remembers are kind of like these Nokias, these big plasticky Nokias. And right now, if you want to buy a Nokia that's something like this, like you're gonna get something like this, which is like kind of like cheap quality plastic, but that's alright because I mean this was only $20 and it's like it functions as a phone. But they also have things like this, for instance. Like man. Like, this, I would love to have one of these. Like, this right here was like a Sony Ericsson, like, Walkman or so. Man, actually, like, this phone, this might have actually been the exact model phone. This might actually be the exact model phone that got me into, like, saving up money. Because back in the day, I would always, like, if I got money, I would spend it. I got money, I would spend it. Because I was a kid. I wouldn't really get that much money. And then I saw this phone, and I really, really wanted to have it. I really, really wanted to get my hands on it because it looked so cool. Like, having a phone back then was, like, such a weird thing. So it's like, if I can buy this for like $50 or so. So if I save up for $50, then I can buy this phone. So then I actually went out and saved up for $50. However, then I realized the problem with saving money is that if you spend it, you don't have it anymore. So then like I saved up for $50 and I was like, I'm gonna buy it. I was like, wait, but then I won't have $50 anymore. Shit, you know what? I'm gonna save up to $100 and then I'll buy it. So that like if I buy it, I still have $50 and I got to $100. I was like, fuck. Now I won't have $100 anymore. So, and then afterwards, like, I don't know what happened. Like, I never got my hands on it. Maybe at some point I will get my hands on it again. But yeah, like, that shit looks so cool. Like, I love that era. Like, at the end of, like, the what's it called? The not smart, at the start of the smartphone days, at the end of, like, the regular phone days. Like, you actually got, like, some premium material, like, this right here. Some premium material, like, dumb phones. Like metal sort of stuff, and I really like that. I really like that. A phone for me nowadays just needs to make calls because if I want to have entertainment, I definitely have entertainment machines for me as well. So, thing with old phones nowadays is that the data lines and systems that they use to connect are starting to be taken down or already taken down. Yeah, that's why I would love to see. I would love to try and find like the middle ground sort of thing, but like the fine of the crop, the fine crop where like it's still functioning. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Also, that's something where it's like the obsolescence part of, which is like the obsolescence part that a lot of people don't experience. So this is, for instance, something where like I am super in favor of like owning physical games. Actually, let's go play some games, and then like we'll talk about it because otherwise we'll never get around to the games, and like that will be. we can just be sitting here talking while at the same time I can also just be playing some Apex. So let's go. There we go. Also, you can see right here, this is why I actually wanted to keep on talking, because there's Storm Point right here. I don't like Storm Point, but hey, you know, right now it doesn't really matter, because basically, I'm gonna be crap no matter the map, so who gives a crap, right? There we go. Okay, so, let me see. Let me just ready up right here, and let me collect my thought as to what I wanted to say. I was talking about something. We were talking about like the old phones. Oh yeah, like the obsolescence that a lot of people don't really get to experience. So for instance, like, is this on PC? Yes, this is on PC. You can see the mouse right here. I can't put a mouse on like computer on like PlayStation or Xbox. Actually, technically you can on some games, but not on Apex. Also, I should note that basically, because I'm on PC, the graphics will look very, very crappy because I'm using my very old laptop, which like, that's the only gaming PC I got, boys. I was just noticing the low quality. Yes, that's because, yeah, as I said, the PC isn't very good. This is like basically a $1,000 like gaming laptop from 2016. So it's about 6 years old. We've gone quite far in 6 years. And obviously I've set everything to low such that I can get at least like 60 FPS, almost 50 FPS, so that I won't be like bound by FPS. Like I better have the game like be responsive that I can see things coming rather than like me not being able to see shit because right now like I'm going for like the good looks. Reminds me of when I first tried Warzone back in 2019 when I saw the GTX 1050 Ti. Dude, you have a way better card than I have right now. I got a 960M. A GTX 960M. Such a beautiful card, man. Actually, I have two of them. I have one full size, which is in like my streaming computer, and I have like the M, which is in my laptop. So I guess that was the card for me because I bought it back when I didn't know anything about like making computers. So for me, it was kind of like, yeah, I got it. It looks cool. Nowadays, I would love to get a new graphics card. However, again, it's like what price point you're gonna buy, and that would definitely be for like creating content that would go into like the stream PC. So basically it would now depend on, hey, if the next step after that would go to, yo, the champion just left. Basically like the next step would go to like a gaming PC, but then like the left.
I'll try and keep us under the radar.
I got a 1070 now, which is kind of ancient, but I got it for 200 and stuff still runs fine. Yes, I can say that because like I remember the 1080 and like 1070 like being like kind of like the top of the line things, so they're quite cool. Now though, there's like a new generation coming. I don't know what the smart move is to like either like buy now already because right now they're kind of like trying to get rid of their inventory, or do I wait for like the new thing to come out, and then based on like what the new generation is, by then, like I really don't know. I really don't know what the smart move is. But I do know that I want to swap over to here.
Medkit here.
I don't know what's in the things right now. Yo,
Round one.
Enemies have been
someone's been there. Because those crates are open. Those crates are definitely open. It might have been our team. Because I've not heard anyone yet.
First blood.
First blood, and it's not us.
Enemy agent right here.
I've got an Evo shield here. It's cool. Okay.
Alright, get into our first battle.
I'll join this adventure.
Let's go here. Oh, they're solo.
Contact with hostile.
Let's go this way.
Crafting, but I'm still ready. One second. Load up my drone.
Oh boy.
Arc Star out. Frag out.
Let's see what they're gonna do. Bro, come on.
Ready to fly.
Yes.
I am. Let's explore this way.
They're running away.
Gravity cannon.
Yeah, they must be a solo man.
With that enemy shield. People have been here.
There we go.
Enemy taken down.
Let's see. I think if I'd rather go with the 30 series instead of the 40 series. I think the 40 series isn't worth it because there is because of how much power the consumption is and how big the heatsink will need to be. Yeah, like I've heard that like the power draw for that.
I am taking fire, friends.
Fuck.
I'm recalling my drone.
I'm being shot at from somewhere.
Recharging
Let me go
shields.
recharge my shields. I got a good gun though, so that's nice. However, we'll have to see here what happens now, because we were shot at from somewhere. However, yeah, like I've heard that.
Using ground. We should use this. The enemies are shooting at me. Giving my shields a recharge. Don't worry, I'm here.
Shield up.
They're not pushing. This is so weird.
Giving my shields.
Taking an extra pair of eyes.
Repairing.
Let me go and heal up here.
Hold on. I need to use a Phoenix key.
But yeah, like I've heard that basically like the power draw for the 40 series is gonna be, it's rumored to be super high, and I can imagine that that will be like a big like turn off, especially when like it will need to require a larger power supply unit. It will require like more space.
No good. I've been down.
Goddamn boys,
Good to go. Activating hardware reboot.
what is up with y'all dying? I don't even know exactly where they are, but I know that they got like good aim. However, aside from that, they're never really pushing, which is so strange.
Scanning this area.
Like, why would you have such good aim and then don't push?
Gotta heal. Taking a knee. My gun's destroyed.
I am taking fire, friends.
Oh my god, where did the fold go? What the fuck? I picked up the fold somewhere! And now I don't have that anymore? Alright, I cracked him.
Throw thermite grenade.
There we go, knocked him.
Enemy taken down. Took out an enemy.
Well done. They've been removed.
Alright, now I want to make sure that I get the fold. Because honestly, like, I really like the fold. There we go, I got a better situation going on right now. POV, you tripped the power breaker because you just installed the RTX of 4060. Oh yeah, man. Like, that could be a possibility.
Recharging shield.
Though, like, that's the thing, is like they're not announced yet, so like I don't know what to expect basically. So I kind of want to wait for the announcement, but at the same time, I could feel like a lot of people might be waiting for that announcement, which means that once the announcement goes through, maybe prices will like start to skyrocket. So,
Gotta hop up here. Turbocharger.
Over here.
all right, well, let me see what we shall do now. But yeah. But the 30 series will be a lot cheaper. I do not know. Like, this is something which, like, it's the big bet, right? Because you don't know, like, how expensive everything will be. Since last time, I thought, like, man, like, everything is gonna get, like, super cheap after, like, the release of the 30 series. Like, the 20 series will be cheap, so maybe I'll buy, like, a 20 series when the 30 series is out. But then what happened? Then we got the basically, like, the GPU shortage, the chip shortage, and all that sort of good stuff. And then everything got so expensive you couldn't even buy. It's already MSRP or lower at certain places. Yeah, I've heard about that. So, right now I'm just kind of seeing, like, what I want to do.
Replicator. Incoming.
I'm not sure yet. But a GPU is definitely on my thing. If you didn't intend to play old games as well, like GTA 5, then it might not be a good idea. Yeah, I just want to have something that, first of all, I need something good for, like, streaming and,
Let's explore this way.
for streaming and, like, video making. After that, I need to make sure that I have something which is decent for, like, playing games. I would love to have another game, like, a gaming
I got
PC.
some materials for us. Medkit here.
However, like, I don't know how realistic that is on the, like, short-term future.
Optics. I've got an Evo shield here. It's cool. Level 2.
Yo, I just started fighting.
Enemy shield cracked. Reloading. Reloading. I'm taking fire.
Hostile close.
Bro. Bro! Man, why was I so bad? See, this is where I suck at. When it comes to, like, close quarters fighting where I like have to like very quickly use my aim and know my keybinds. Like here, at first I started out
Shields are recharged.
turning on my let me see, I'll take a shield bat and I'll take some ammo. And I'll take a standard stock.
Shield battery here.
Thank you.
1 minute till ring close.
Thanks.
Alright, I'm gonna need the extended light mag. Man! Alright, big health.
Damages.
So yeah, I've heard that the newer cards might not play well with some older games and software. Yeah, like we won't know until the reviews are in, so that's something which I'm definitely waiting on. Before I make like a decision on that.
Using grapple.
But yeah, one thing that we should look into now
Not far from the ring.
is basically,
They've made. Let's move here.
let me see, what can I make? I can make a, oh, I can't make a
Crafting.
backpack.
1 minute, friends.
So now I'll make one of these. I'll make some ammo. Do you have more space for ammo? Yeah, I can toss one of these.
I'm focused on crafting. Be honest.
Light ammo here.
Because I need some,
Light ammo here.
Yo, I guess Crypto knows what he's doing. There we go, we'll craft a bat, and then we'll be on our merry way. I mean, I've already heard that about the 20 and 30 series. Yo, I'm hearing fighting?
Attention. Delivery care package.
Care
Might
package
be
coming
something good this way.
Where does he want to go to? I don't know. I'm gonna go up here, because I need to find a light mag. Oh boy, I don't know how to request those things. Alright, we'll just see. Hopefully I'll find one here. But they are on the move. There are people on a mission. I need to go follow them. I already have that. Nope. Nothing here. Oh yes, a light mag. Thank you.
Let's relocate here.
Get ready. It's zipline time.
Let me go and use this right here. So, like, it's gonna be curious. Basically, AMD has already announced their new like CPU lineup,
Found the next ring location for us.
which seems interesting. But yeah, like I don't know, like you always have to wait for these reviews because these reviews can take so long to like come out. If the manufacturers are like
If you don't want to get
not really working with it. Yo, there's fighting behind here.
Might be something good this way.
I'm hearing fights.
Yeah,
Let's go this
replicator
way.
incoming.
I don't know whether this is the right way to go, but I think we should just make a move and go around it because there was fighting behind these mountains. So yeah, let me see here as well. I gotta reload this. 2 more bullets. I would love to have a bigger mag, but hey, we can't be picky in these situations.
This place has seen activity.
Oh, people have, I think, been here. I feel like they're, yep,
Enemy spotted.
I see them.
Extra pair of eyes. Switching to drone view.
Grenade out.
Bro, thank you, Crypto. Appreciate that.
It's zipline time. I am taking fire, friend.
Bro, what the fuck is this team?
A broken enemy shield.
Man, fuck off. Bro, what is this team here working together? What? Alright, fuck it, leave. I don't think they'll... Yeah, just leave, who cares? Let's see. Damn, I just found a 1080 Ti for 310 euros. 2080 Ti for 675. Bit pricey, but a lot better than like a year ago. Yeah, still seeing though that they're like pretty old. Like, oh my god, this sounds so horrible. Let me go and like reset this real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reset this real fast. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There we go. Try again. Let's see if it's coming back. I'm gonna go and turn up the fan on it, because right now it's like, it's slow all of a sudden. There's something to hide it with. Alright, turning up the fan now. Seeing whether that has an effect. Alright, seems like it's fixed now. So let's go back. Yeah, like the prices are definitely better than they were before. However, they're still bad. They're still bad. So honestly, looking back at that match, was alright. Like I'm still not satisfied with my aim. It's so bad. Especially when you get to like close corner situations. Like I can fight from a distance now, which is quite okay. But like once it gets like mid range, which is my favorite range. Like I love fighting mid range. Basically, it's all over. Yeah. Oh, 3080 Ti for 950. Yeah, but the MSRP for that was 699. 699. So that's still too high. Yo, Retro, how's it going? Hello, friend. Bro, I have gotten to your level now. I have gone to your level now with Apex. Look at this. Keyboard, mouse. I am absolute like noob right now. I'm really bad. Also, I should use my my Apex key things, my Apex overlay. Man, how's it going, Richard? How you doing, man?
This is your champion.
Oh man, no more aim assist? Yeah, well, no more nothing. Like I know nothing how to move about here, so like it's really interesting. Actually, it's not very interesting. It's just more annoying. I'm alright. How are you doing? I'm alright. I'm good. Been a decent day. I've done some work for various different things. Oh god. Okay. I don't know. What about a 3070 for 600? Yeah, I think I'm aiming at least like 3080, given like the work that I do. But that's why like I'm looking at if I can find a 3080 for MSRP, I'll probably grab that. Or if I can find a Bro, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
First blood.
Man, fuck this landing here. Like, seriously, there was no plan. Come on. 3080 would be awesome for MSRP. Yeah, like, 699 for, like, a 3080 would be insane. But, like, we might actually be getting there. We might slowly be getting there. But, like, I'm waiting for it. I'm kind of waiting. Oh, man, that means I technically can be better than you. Less game sense, but far better aim and control. Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah. Because right now, I have no idea, like, how to move about things. And that landing was, oh my god, they aimed for that building and there was no gun in that building, which, again, Apex, what is wrong with you not placing guns in buildings? It's like no one has ever had a good experience when they were like, oh man, I went into a building and I found no gun. I felt so great, man. It was the best. It was the best feeling I've ever had because I went to the building and there was just no gun. It's like, no. Similarly to how no one has ever had a good experience when they were like, oh, it was ring 1. And it came in so fast that I couldn't get around. It's like no one had fun dying to the ring. So yeah, it's weird. But yeah. Didn't you recently get like a new graphics card, Retro? I mean, like I'll forever call you Retro. Like I'll never learn. By the way, if y'all see Rahab, pay close attention to him. Let me put it this way, because he may be watching and maybe he doesn't like me sharing his secrets. But if you see Rahab, pay close attention to him. I'll just put it that way. Let's see if someone spots it. I don't think anyone spots it because I've been super late for my.
I say we land here.
We can land there.
Okay.
I like this spot.
All right, no one's picking something. Rahab stinks.
Copy that.
Woof.
Let's land here.
Copy that.
Okay, just go.
Eyes on the prize.
All right, I don't have a lot of faith in this jump master. Everyone's picking. I was like, okay, so I'm fine landing wherever, but y'all gotta make a decision, boys. Y'all gotta make a decision. So yeah, what have you recently been playing, Retro? I got a tiny new PC built like a year ago with a 3060. How's that been? Y'all been having a good experience with that? Oh man, look at that. I just got two very, like, super aim weapons.
45 seconds.
Why would I want to have an aim weapon? Oh man, I'm making this hard on myself, am I not? Oh wait, I'm taking way too many nades. There we go. I beg your pardon. See, he is watching. He is always watching. I know it. You may not be aware of it, but you better watch your mouth, because Rahab is always watching. Yeah. But yeah, you got a pre-build because you didn't want to spend $2,000 for a graphics card. Yeah, last year pre-builds were definitely the best option.
Thank you.
I mean, like, honestly, right now, not only will you probably have the better aim, Retro, you'll have the better computer. Like, for sure. Because right now I have a really bad computer. You can see it in the graphics quality. I've mainly been on VR chat as of late, trying to make more friends secure my never-ending boredom. 3060 has carried me for every game that I needed. So, how's the VR chat debacle gone by, basically? Because basically, if y'all don't know, if y'all not aware about what the hell happened with VR chat, because maybe you don't play VR chat and you're not on the up and up for it, because, I mean, like, I can imagine that because I'm also not. But I heard it from Retro, where basically VR chat, very popular game, supported by a whole bunch of mods, because the game itself, like, I don't know, like, what a dev support is like, but from what I've heard, it wasn't that fantastic. So all of a sudden it announces, like, oh, we're gonna ban all mods. So that led a lot of people to, like, move away to different forms of, like, VR chat, like different competitors. But seeing that you're back on VR chat, seems like that change hasn't been that effective. Speak of the devil and he comes. Michel told me to keep a close eye on you. I was trying to guess why. Yeah, I need that new CPU. To be honest, my CPU is so bad. Did they give you, like, a bad CPU with your pre-build? Was that on you, like, choosing what you, like, choosing the wrong one? Or did they give you just, like, a very bad option, basically? Because knowing, like, pre-build manufacturers, it can be both. Alright, well, let's get a move on.
Might be something good this way.
Let's go here. Lovely idea.
Let's say this chat's gonna get nuked. How so is it gonna get nuked? Nuke the toilet?
Champion out.
Honestly, not really got a lot of interest in going after that.
New kill leader. Watch for them. Shot a cargo bot.
Alright, so that has been looted.
Let's explore this way.
I don't really have a lot of range, so we're gonna see. Funnily enough, I actually used mods. I could have sworn I would have. Funny enough, I actually used mods. I would have sworn off VR chat, but sadly the community with the game is just far too big. Oh wait, hold on. I need to go for this. No other community based on VR has nearly as many members. Okay. It's kind of just like, you know, whenever, like, YouTube fucks up and people are like, oh, I'm gonna switch off YouTube, and then they always come back because, like, other competitors are not that great. Though that said, I mean, what's it called? Odyssey that I've been posting on is actually quite good.
It's cool. Level 2.
Though, like, it's not as... its search mechanics are not that great. So the search still turns out to be like a bit of a problem. And yeah, I mean, like, speaking of competitors, it seems like Facebook Gaming, like the only other Twitch competitor aside from YouTube,
Thanks.
maybe closing its doors soon.
Half the squads remain.
It looks like people have been there.
Yes.
Contact with target.
Excuse me.
Hostile spotted. Ready to fly on a zip line.
There's also there.
I am. Target spotted.
Someone's got a shot on me pretty.
The enemies are shooting at me.
All right, we're being shot at. Bro.
Throwing thermite grenade. Giving my shields a recharge.
Gotta get a recharge here.
Black bucket here.
Cracked an enemy.
Go down, Pathfinder! I have a really bad experience with like Pathfinders. Here, give me an extended light mag, thank you. You go take him out, please.
My shields. Damn it, I'm hit.
Alright, we gotta watch out here. Wait, did I only get an assist on that? Bro.
There's another squad on us. They spot.
Contact with hostile. Fire, friends. Broke that enemy shield.
Alright, I gotta watch the fuck out.
Recharging shields.
Let's go for the Batman. Focus. My focus is crazy. I got no ammo. Let's go back here. I gotta loot. I really gotta loot here.
Let's go this way.
Patching myself up.
Arc star out.
Reload this. Gotta swap off here.
Recharging my shields.
I need light ammo. The enemies are shooting at me. Who's ready to fly on a zip line? I am. I could use that.
Yes, thank you.
The ring is a far distance. 1 minute remains.
Here we go. Oh, so close.
Reloading. Enemy taken down. Don't worry, I'm here.
There we go. Gotta get this one up. I think I can get away with this.
Evo shield here. Level Evo shield
Thanks
here.
for that.
Level 5.
Recharging my shields.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna do the move that they're
Shot at.
not gonna expect.
Taking fire. Reloading. I have a feeling someone's watching us.
Bro, shit. Why are they all downstairs?
Down.
One sec. Rings coming in.
Oh! I got a hit in the face with that. Oh fuck, we gotta get moving.
1 second, we got this.
Cover me. I'm using a Phoenix.
Man, I can't see shit
Cracked an enemy.
through that ring. Bro,
An enemy. It's just you and me, friend. Let's not die.
Come on. Let's just respawn them here, because why not? I have no idea. Also, it looks like you're playing on the phone, to be honest. Yeah, that's because my PC is so bad.
Recharging shields.
We just eliminated the whole squad.
Like, seriously. I'm so bad on this. Also, let me go and set this up as best as I can. I don't know where exactly. Oh yeah, we have to go this way.
Lots of ground means lots of treasure.
Oh man, I'm in such a bad shape. Holy shit, this is so bad. Yeah. Please have something good.
Let's move this way. Grappling.
We have to go there.
Let's move this way.
We have to go there as fast as we can. I don't know what else, what sort of stuff I will have. This is ring 3 already? Oh no, this is ring 2. Ring 3 is gonna be in about a minute.
We should go this way.
Man, oh man, oh man. Nice shots actually, dude, they don't feel like nice shots. Like everything I do feels like crap right now. It's like, on the one hand I was like, oh man, it's gonna be a nice stream because no one, like it's not gonna, nothing's gonna really matter right now. However, at the same time right now I feel so,
Don't drive in position.
I feel like I need my attention so much
Repair it.
for everything. But yeah, let me catch up. So VR chat is a digital world that you need to pay like 1.2 grand to play. Meanwhile, the outside is free. I'll definitely not be buying their premium, but I'll try and make friends. But I'll try to make friends so I can play other games with them. Yeah, so basically, like VR chat is not necessarily limited to VR.
Pathfinder is on the way, friend.
On my way.
All right, you got them.
Come on, I still need you.
Because we're gonna have to get going ASAP.
Let's go this way.
We've got 30 seconds to be somewhere else if we don't want to get cooked.
Might be something good this way.
Hold on, I need to. I've been down.
All right, bro.
Let's explore this way.
We have to get going. Like seriously, we have to get going. Because ring 3 is just around the corner, and that will hurt so
10
much
seconds.
more.
The ring is fairly close.
Like I feel like they may not want to be saved. Also, yes, I'll.
Shops open for business.
Let's go this way.
Attention.
Preparing myself. Incoming care package. I love loot.
Also, what I'll need, if I can find it, is. Oh, there's just nothing here.
Going to explore it here. Recharging shields.
Like seriously, I don't know what the Wraith did. The Wraith just kind of like stood there and died. So I'm not really too worried about saving them. Oh shit! I should have taken light ammo. Yeah, we're not saving you, man. Fuck! Right there! Nice. Watch out! Watch out! Get behind my shield! Ah man, this is unfortunate because I thought I would have them with my aim, but then I don't because my aim is so bad. I wonder what your aim in TF2 is like. It's different. Like TF2, I do play mouse and keyboard, and it's somewhat alright. Like it's not too bad. But with what's it called? With this game, it's so weird, especially on the short range, which I'm super used to. I just go so bad. I go so fucking bad. But yeah, basically like VR chat is, I thought at first that it was only VR, but like you can also just play VR chat while you're on a regular computer, which is I think how most people play it. And then I think it's like free to play, you can buy premium, but look at how many free to play games there are like this one where, you know, most people like probably are not really spending that much money, so. Yeah, to be fair, Apex has some very weird aim mechanics. The thing which is just like fucky for me to deal with is when it comes to like close range, which normally I'm very good at. Like I really suck at that. Like right now I'm mid to far range and I hate that because like I'm not used to that type of gameplay. The recoil is a specific pattern which is absurd. Yeah, it is. I mean, right now it's all about just making sure that I can even like get the aim thing onto the thing. And looking back, I should actually just toss the grenade in there before I went up and around. I really need to get a feeling for like what the hell's going on. But yeah. It also looks like you're playing on a phone. Yeah, that's because I have everything set to low. Because this computer is really old. It's not that great, and I'd rather have like bad-looking gameplay and some FPS than good-looking gameplay and just like 1 FPS. So yeah, it is literally just what it is. Let me see how it goes. I do continue to be surprised how many kills we get. Oh no, someone's gonna take my beloved Pathfinder. Who shall I take now? Bloodhound, I guess. If no one's gonna take them, they're gonna go Wraith. I've never been a Wraith man, so Bloodhound it is.
That voice in your head.
Between life and death is where I feel most
Understandable. Do you think you'll stream TF2 sometime? I don't know, because like Team Fortress 2, just like Overwatch, is kind of a game which I feel is best suited if I play that with like a group. Like I also have that with Apex right here. I really don't know where to take these chill streams that I'm doing right now, because to be honest, like where I'm at this point in time is that I love. Y'all can choose wherever you want. I like where I'm at when it comes to like the gameplay series. I also want to do like reviews of like Black Mesa, so expect a Black Mesa review and expect like a review of like the new 50 of Warframe, maybe around Warframe, something like that. But when it comes to like these streams, which obviously also like kind of turn into videos sort of thing, the problem I have with them is that back in the day with Warframe, I was content with just us farming in Warframe, but right now I'm like, yeah, if I just play a game right now of Apex at this point in time, if I'm just playing this, like how much different is it for me just like normally playing this, and now y'all just watching me like normally play this? It's like I kind of want to add some more there, because I kind of wish that my value is more than just like a reaction phase to some gameplay. So with Apex at this point in time, it's kind of like, well, you know, I can work on like trying to get better. I also see like a lot of people are like streaming it, and some people that I know stream it. So I'm like, perhaps like this could be content opportunity sort of thing, where if I get better at this, then that might be beneficial. So like there's a path there where I can see this work, but that would only work if I ultimately find people that I can have on stream that also stream this sort of thing, and then like play together and make content like that. So short term I'm playing this, but I don't know how long term that is, because like this path of like playing what's it called, Apex, kind of has a limit, and I notice that limit already right now. It is rough to like play Apex. Actually I should have picked up the car right there. It is rough to play Apex for like, unless you're really good, or you're really good with interacting, and interacting during Apex, especially when I'm like trying to like figure out how to make everything work, is really bad. Like I notice that the more I focus, the more my interaction goes down, which I hate, but right now I really need to focus. So then how does that translate to like Team Fortress 2? Well, the thing with Team Fortress 2 is that I enjoy it as a game, but I enjoyed it in a similar vein as what's it called, Overwatch. And that's the thing, and that thing is that I don't really enjoy playing it alone, which is kind of similar to Apex. I don't really enjoy playing Apex alone. Also, look at that fucking like at that freaking health box. That was a full-on health death box or loot box. Just medkit, syringe. But what I want to say, oh yeah, so Overwatch and Team Fortress 2, I don't really like playing alone, because then you play with randoms, and because the games are so team-focused, you're very dependent on them. And that may result in that you're just sitting there like, yeah, like how much control do I have over what's going on? And if I don't have much control, like how much can I play into the stream sort of thing? So I don't know. I would like to, but like I'm not sure. So like I don't see it coming up soon, to be honest.
Enemy spotted.
We have hostiles over there.
Hostile over there.
Heard that.
Let's go this way. Careful, no kill leader.
Okay.
Let's attack from here. I could always take to an Uncle Topia server where a lot of veteran players are, and they all sweat like hell.
All Father in his sight. Throwing fire.
Cracked an enemy shield.
Calling upon nature's
Oh, come on, Raid. Don't be such a downer.
down the hostile front. All Father in his sight.
The enemies are shooting at me. Reloading. Giving my shield. Frag out. Frag out.
Man, I'm so bad at this.
Scanning the area.
Alright, I gotta go around here. Quick, pick up some of this stuff.
Placing a portal.
Also, I should switch this to light. Man, we are getting so much time on this, it's insane. Nice, good place, good place. Got another knock. Alright, so now it's only the Falc who likes to run away a lot. But yeah, like, I can understand it. Yes, a Falc, you may want to, like, take the high ground. Because since we can't take any high ground, but we'll see. Oh, what? They what? They did not stay up there! That is insane! I would have never expected them to do that. Where did they go to? Oh, they went over there?
Enemy shield broken.
Marking our surroundings.
No, you stay on the ground.
Setting up a zip line. I have been down.
There you go.
Our enemies have met their fate. That fraud is out.
Gonna get you up, Pathfinder. Gonna get you up. Oh no, I'm hearing something.
I grabbed that.
Fuck! Get him. Come on. Oh no, Pathfinder, you can't do that shit.
I need some help over here.
Next ring's not very close. Healing up. Eyes are
I need some help over here.
Oh, he's coming.
Target.
Enemy
catching myself up.
attacking.
Repairing.
Path. Take. Fuck off!
Down.
Catching myself up.
Taking a moment to heal.
Contact.
Path.
We got this.
Syringe
They
first.
spotted me. This time I'm down.
Marking our surroundings. Taking a moment to recharge my shields. Heal my
Yeah, I first need to heal up, man.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Alright, fuck it, I'm out then. I'm fucking out. Bro, like, my god. Like, they're, like, I can't do anything there if they're taking so long. The Pathfinder should not use his medkit, he should syringe first, but then, like, swapping over to, like, text, like, those are things that I still struggle with, where, like, again, like, this is where, like, I'm having trouble streaming this, where I'm like, oh yeah, it will be super chill because if I die, it doesn't matter, but now, like, we're getting into one of these fights, I'm just like, okay, shit, I need to message this Pathfinder that, like, Path, you should fucking stop taking medkits, start taking syringes because you will die before you finish the medkit. But then, like, I'm like, okay, so, like, what do I do? Is it T? No, that's not T. That's not T. That is enter. No, that's not enter. Yeah, well, it's enter in that thing. And then, like, I'm typing. I'm like, oh, shit, this is caps lock. Oh, wait, I need to get rid of caps lock. Oh, wait, what kind of key am I pressing? And, like, I completely shut up to the stream because, like, I'm like, oh, shit, I need all my focus on this keyboard shit. So, oh, man. But, hey, you know, that was kind of alright until, like, the Pathfinder went down and he just couldn't get himself revived. So... Can you do voice while in game? No, I can't. I mean, like, technically I can, but I would have to, like, connect something to it, and I don't really want to, like, shout at people in game, in public, since I don't really want to encourage voice chat on stream, since I don't know what they're gonna say. So yeah, the path wasn't the brightest. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess he just doesn't know. He just doesn't know that you can't do that. Like, I mean, like, you should have noticed that after the first time, but I mean, like, you did it twice, third time you should have noticed. But yeah, like... You first have to take the syringe, and then you have to take the medkit. But, yeah, I mean... I can't really tell him at that point in time. So, yeah. If I'd known, I would have told him earlier, but... I also didn't have a medkit that I could, like, take to fight them.
I'm ready.
Since we were in the ring, which kind of sucked. But hopefully now I'll be able to play Pathfinder, which is so much better, because I have so much better movement with him. I can zip line around a little bit. But yeah, overall, like, finding, like, a quote-unquote main game sort of thing, or, like, a chill game has always been an issue, but it's been an issue for, like, the last couple of years. It is rough to, like, find something where, hey, you know, this is something where you can play it over and over again, and find something interesting to fuck around with without it being, like, boring, repetitive, or just a grind overall. Since, like, kind of, like, what we had with Warframe was, like, it was a fucking grind, but because we were so used to it, like, we could make it a little bit fun, so... Yeah, like, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Right now, like, I also noticed that, man...
I'm the jump master. Jump this way.
I also noticed that these streams, like, don't do very well.
Hey,
The
I'm
Apex
jump
streams.
master. Ready up.
So, but at the same time, like, I don't really have another content idea. That's why I like 24/7 2 Fort servers in Team Fortress 2. Oh, man. Why do I have to keep... What? It's so weird. Like, you need to hold the button forward. I'll take these things here. Because I don't think anyone is landing here. So I can go and take this shit here, which has double R99s. Oh, that is nice. And a medkit. Fuck yeah. See, this is what I needed earlier. And we have hostiles over there. I don't have enough weaponry yet to go and make a move there. Though that is really nice. Okay, maybe now I do.
Target over there.
Or
Let's explore this.
there they are.
First blood. The battle begins.
Alright, let me see if I can find another, like... If I can find, like, a kit or so. Oh my god! Why are you shooting the cargo bot? Why would you shoot the cargo bot? Now they know we're here! Bro, oh my god, these people. These people! They're bots. They're bots. Man, they're bots. I keep forgetting. Fuck off! Alright, well.
Almost there.
Someone's been there.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Why are y'all like this? Yeah, they're fighting there right now.
Let's go this way. Right here may be good for looting. Here I go.
Oh, fuck off. I didn't want to loot.
I'm going to try to attack here. Enemy over there.
Level 1.
Zip line here. Incoming care package. I love loot. I'm going to help by protecting here. Might be something good this way. Thermite grenade.
There we go. Bro. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Fuck me.
Recharging shields.
The bang just DC'd.
I am taking fire.
Oh, well, fucking hell, I'm gonna DC too. Man! Oh, I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. Like, I wondered, like, what happened to that entire squad? Did they get taken out by the fuse? I think they did. But I was just kind of standing there, like, I just went in there, I was like, okay, we'll take them. And then I threw, like, these grenades to, like, stop their revive. Which I think I did, and I took down one of them. But then, like, I did not, I mean, like, the sip that I took away was also so weird. Like, the sip went on and on and on and on and on, even though I was there already. It's like, come on! Like, normally on my controller, it's like, you take a sip, you just sit there, and there you are. And it was like, and then, like, when I wanted to, like, bat, it's rough. It is rough. So yeah, this time the path wasn't the brightest again, but this time the path was me. So, would have been nice if we had the Bloodhound with us, but he was kind of behind. Overall, they get a kill, which is okay, I guess. Oh man, oh man. But yeah, let's see how this goes. I'll keep it up for a bit. One of the goals that I'm really working towards is being able to, like, unlock my first legend. Because I want to go for Fuse. Transform into a bottle of water. If I could, man. If I could, I would. Wait, is the music stopped? Why the fuck is the music stopped? Music player? Come on. Come on, I don't got you for nothing. So, yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Pathfinder, please. I've never understood Rave. Like, Rave takes too long. And is not as useful in my mind. So, what I have with Pathfinder is, like, if I'm in trouble, I can immediately, like, sip out, or if I'm... Look at all these numbers. Do you think that, like, that's their specially chosen number? Or did I just hit something on the keyboard? But yeah, like, what I have with Pathfinder is, like, I can sip away very quickly, or I can put up a zip line which can move people across, like, important distances. When it comes to Raves, like, I can put up portals, but I would have to walk there first. And when it comes to... like, going into, like, the void mode, basically, like, it takes such a long time. So, yeah, I love that Minecraft have, like, a million different languages, like 20 English languages.
Copy.
I mean, for, like, the amount of money that they have for development, yeah, I mean, I'd imagine they'd support everything.
Get ready, moving up.
Alright, let's go, boys. That's gonna be one of them hot drops. So we'll have to see how this goes. There we go, going in here. Looking for guns, looking for guns, looking for guns. Yes, PK, thank you.
I am taking fire.
Alright, let's go.
Going here too. I'm attacking here. Throwing Black Star.
How the fuck did I miss that? Bro! Oh man. Alright, that was unfortunate. Let me get out. Oh man, I felt like I would have them with my shotgun. And then it just did nothing. I had two shots, and I was like, man, they're definitely gonna hit. And they did not hit. Alright. Well, this is the level we're at. See, this is the problem that I have with Apex when it comes to like streaming it or like making content for it, or like, I mean like streaming it like this. I'm sure you weren't expecting 2 people. I kind of was. I was just like, I'll just have them with my Peacekeeper, because like Peacekeeper, like look at how big that aim is, and I still managed to completely miss through it. Holy shit! But yeah, like the bow and pirate speak is Minecraft is called Flintlock.
Grapple
Cool.
locked and loaded.
Yeah, no. But yeah, like this is one of the issues that I have when it comes to streaming is like
I'm not afraid.
with Warframe I kind of know what to expect, or like I knew what to expect, or with some other games like if I want to have like an idea, so okay, so where I'm gonna go, I know what to expect. Here, I go in, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm having fun, you know, like I'm learning a bit more by just playing games, and then we're here, and it's like, oh, okay, if it's gonna be like this, I don't know how much I feel like it. So yeah, you're a little potato. Yeah, that's fine though. Keep at it and you'll get better. Yeah, so I don't know whether this is something that I should just do like privately or whether I should stream. So I don't know. That's just what I'm trying to figure out with playing this right now. But yeah.
Let's make a choice. Land here.
Heard that.
Actually, that's not a good place to land, but fuck it. I'll just okay everything.
Dropping in. Hang on.
Let's go this way.
Where do you want to go? Do they want to go here? All right, I'm gonna go here.
I'm going over there.
Man, what's their landing zone? On the one hand, I feel like maybe I should become a jump master more often so we can at least land on like a sensible place. On the other hand, I'm kind of like, I want to see what they do. It allows me to judge the character of my
Buster in the
fellow
ring.
players.
Check your map.
Using grapple.
Alright, don't engage too fast, but we will engage there. Oh, fuck. Alright, I like having this combination, or do I? No, I'd rather go for this combination. And then, yeah. Hopefully we'll find some sort of like R301. And now I'll use that combination. Michel, those ones his wrist broken,
Watch for them.
by Aristides? I mean, yeah, if I had a choice to, but
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
I feel like I still believe that there's more to gain. Playing on controller rather than just, or playing on like mouse and keyboard rather than playing on controller. I just need to get to that level. Those first few grind parts are just annoying. So yeah, let's see.
Looks like some people have been there.
Oh,
Target over there. Might be something good this way.
let's go here. What do I have? I only have these shields. I'm kind of hoping to get like a full zip line so I can zip line up there. I need to wait for them anyway.
Message coming in.
Let's explore this way.
They were shooting somewhere here. I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are.
Target spotted.
Alright, they'll know where we are right now. Especially with that Bloodhound skin. Let's see if they'll come over to us or if we have to go over to them.
Let's use this gondola. I promise I will not try to hold your hand.
Contact with target.
Really?
Copy. Using grapple.
Bro, nothing.
Let's explore this way. Cancel that. Someone's been there.
Come on, Tribot's going.
Never mind.
How are you doing? Welcome here. Howdy. We're playing low-level pubs, since I'm low-level pubs here. As a brand new mouse and keyboard player. Oh fuck. They're fighting underneath here.
Reloading. Took out a hostile.
Alright, kill him. Nice.
Need to recharge my shield.
Using grapple.
Where is the other one? Because there were two of them.
Cancel that. Sky deployed. Enemy spotted. Throwing Arc Star. Arc Star.
I am taking fire. Broken enemy. Reloading.
Fuck.
Reloading.
Recharging my shields.
Alright, man. You're gonna go and get it now.
Reloading. The enemies are shooting at me.
What?
My shields.
How am I getting it?
Grappling.
Did y'all get him? Yeah, you get him.
Let's move this way.
Shit. Man, I didn't even get an assist for that, even though, like, I did a lot of damage to them. Howdy, just getting ready for work? Nice. Yeah, welcome to the strange match place where, everything does not work as I intended to do.
I've been down.
Here I go.
There we go, let's go for the revive. Do I have health in my inventory?
Syringe here. Syringe here. Syringe here.
Void running.
Using grapple.
Bro, what the fuck you doing?
Replicator incoming, friends.
Oh, they're gonna go down
Healing
again.
up. Eyes are open though.
Oh, maybe not.
I am repairing myself.
Habit country man. Recharging my shield.
There we go. Full health. So yeah,
Giving my shields a recharge.
let's go for that shield recharge.
Ready to fly on a zip line. Oh yeah.
Nah, let us go this way. We don't really have the time to be getting stuck on here.
Let's go this way.
Oh man, I see that like 1 minute on the ring. It's like, yeah, that should be alright. But then like I realized like how slow these like matches move. How slow I move.
Contact with hostile.
Might be something good this way.
Alright, he's actually fighting.
Fires at me. In combat. Reloading. Scanning the area.
Grappling.
Bro, how do you...
I have fallen. Hostile right here.
Arc Star out.
Oh, come on.
Healing my wounds.
Need to recharge my shield.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Bro, what the fuck is wrong with this person?
Fire.
Bro, this guy plays so weird. Like, he hits his shots, but then he doesn't push.
Battling the enemy.
That was crazy, but yeah, we really need to run right now. This is what I was afraid of. We should not get bogged down here. Because the ring is 100% coming in right now.
Here I go.
And I'm not going to be saving these guys. Because I can't.
I'm repairing myself. Let's explore this way. I'm going over here.
Recharging my shield.
We have to go through all of Fragment here? What the fuck, dude? Man, they're so gonna die. Why did they not move? Zone. Move. Like, seriously, y'all gotta keep zone in mind. No looting. Yeah, they're not gonna make this. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it. Because it's far. And Zone 2 hurts. I like that robot guy. The robot guy is fun, man. Yeah, they're definitely not gonna make it.
Recharging shields.
Yeah, they're down. I can't do anything for you, dude. I really cannot do anything. Oh boy.
Might be something good this way.
Alright, where are they fighting here?
Reloading.
They're also fighting below here?
They're dropping.
Man, I can't do shit here.
Target spotted. We should go this way.
Kill leader appointed.
Yeah, the Rave went away. I mean,
Eyes on the new kill leader.
they had no chance.
Here.
Let's go this way. Let's explore this way.
We've got to get the sun here. That's our first and foremost thing, and then we'll see.
Crafting. I will not be long.
I feel like there should be people here. But then again, I don't know. That
Taking a
care
moment to
package over there. Man, I don't feel confident enough to like try that care package, because what if there's like a Kraber in there? I can't do anything with that. I don't have that aim. I do need some nades.
Defending this area sounds good to me. I'm going to watch that spot.
Oh, I'm being sniped up.
Hostile right here.
In combat.
Broke that in. Reload. Enemy down. Giving my shields a recharge.
Push.
Enemies are shooting at me. Reloading. Frag.
Ah, man. The switch to grenade, I don't know whether it's like how slow I push or whatever, but like it feels so slow. Like I just want to like very quickly pop a nade behind there. And oh, the computer's stuttering again. The computer's not taking that well. Also, I did not get any kills there. How the fuck did I not get any kills? I did so much damage. Oh, I think it's every single time that that changes maps. Like this thing fucks around. Let me very quickly like change this scene here, and then let me go and like take this out. I'm like replacing the HDMI cable, hoping that like it will reset, and then we'll see whether like the thing comes back. It sounds horrible. This is the Apex experience where you're playing on like an old computer. It's not good. It is not good. Okay, I think it's back. I think we're good now. Alright, King's Canyon it is now. Let me do, let me see that. I mean, like, yeah, I can't really choose anything. I need to wait to 12,000 points. We're on 8.4. I think 12,000 is like a legend, then I can get Fuse. I feel with Fuse, I'll be a little bit better because then I can actually, like, pop my knuckle cluster, and that's the style that I've gotten used to. There's, like, popping a nade there. Though then again, like, I was able to bat, but then, like, I'm able to bat during that fight. But then during that fight, what we also have is that basically I fucking lose to that fucking lifeline. But yeah, have you played Fall Guys? No, I have not. I do want to try that at some point. I've not played that. I remember it got really big, and I was like, well, this will probably be a fad, and it definitely was a fad. And then Among Us came around, and Among Us was the fad that I actually jumped on. Have you played Fall Guys, Treble? Oh no, someone else is gonna take Pathfinder. No. Oh, they got. Oh, they're not gonna take Pathfinder. They're on Bangalore right now. Oh no, they did.
I also know about stuff like winning.
All right, Bloodhound it is. Bloodhound used to be like my first legend to actually play with, so I should be alright with him. But at the same time, I miss his movement. So like only his like ult really has that movement that I'm looking for. The speed. Oh my god, look at this guy at 69 kills on Pathfinder. Bro, you should stop playing Pathfinder. Never play Pathfinder again. 69 kills. You can't do better than that.
I will guide us to victory below.
Alright, Yo can choose. I want to see what Yo's do with his freedom. Also, Octane, man. Octane was my first unlock. I play Fall Guys, and it's still played by a lot of people. What's it like to play it? Because I feel it's got a very, let's say, a low age demographic.
Let's land here.
I say we land here.
What are you doing, Octane? What are you doing?
I say we land here.
Hold your breath if you have to breathe.
Alright. I'm going right here. My favorite spot. Because you land right there, you have 2 places for loot, so if someone is there, you can just bop in. Grab the gun that's normally in there, but there's no gun this time. Because why would there be?
The battle begins.
Alright, and now... let's go find if there's another gun in here. I want some of the innocent light, maybe?
45 seconds till ring close, amigos. Don't make me carry you.
There we go, got some of that innocent light. Get a light mag on here,
Gotta hop up here.
which is nice. We have... oh! I actually don't know whether I prefer that now. Normally I do prefer the Hemlock, but I know that my aim is not that good.
Let's explore this way.
Now that we have a big fight going on there. And they really want to make me switch to... oh, nope. I'm switching to here already.
Almost there. We are close to the ring.
Let me see. Let me drop this. Oh boy. It's a series of minigames. It's fun, but I absolutely hate being grabbed by other beans. Yeah, I've heard that, like, grabbing each other at a certain point in time became a meta, and then, basically, like, everyone started doing it so much it kind of became, like, toxic because people just started playing just so they could, like, fuck with people by grabbing them.
Might be something good this way. Might be something good this way.
Bro, what are you doing up there? Oh my god, the...
Let's go this way. Excellent. Let's explore this way. The hunt begins. Moving in here.
Attention.
Let's go this way.
New kill leader.
Delivering care package.
Following a path here for the attack.
Bro, I hate it when they're not following me into this battle.
Contact.
Come on here. Come on in.
Okay. Throwing thermite grenade. Frag grenade set. Frag grenade set. Grab one.
Bro, what the fuck? Oh my god, man. Dude, I didn't hear the footsteps there. What? Like, seriously. He was all of a sudden, like, literally next to me. How did that happen? Like, seriously, like, normally you hear footsteps. I did not hear shit. Oh my god. It is so strong. Alright, I gotta go. Have a good stream of it. Dude, thank you so much for tuning in, man. And good day on your work. And I'll check out Fall Guys soon. I'll give it a shot. I mean, like, it can't be worse than this now. Man, like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, like, I knew I was gonna be coming in, but, like, I did not hear any footsteps.
I cannot wait to win.
And again, I mean, like, the aim was just fucking bad. I got Pathfinder again, though, so it's nice. But, like, also, how did he get through that fire thing, the thermite? I thought, like, the thermite would kind of block up that path. Or at least, that's how I threw it. Hopefully. Hope to throw it. It's fun if you have friends to play with. Yeah, that's like, I feel that's most of the games. That's kind of like what I'm looking into now. That's kind of like the thing that I've been facing over the last few years when it comes to like making content about things. There are so many games which are like technically fun to play. So many games are like super fun to play. But like, what makes a game really fun to play is if you have friends that play them. That like gives you a reason to play it.
Let's explore this way.
Now I'm gonna go right there. Since everyone else is dropping on there, I'm gonna drop on here. And go get the loot. Honestly, you do not want to be dropping on there. Where everyone else is. Oh my god. Alright, let me take this then.
Now that.
There we go. Found this now. Which is nice. And now I'm gonna have to find out a heavy weapon. What the fuck? Bro! What happened to my folds?
The next ring.
What? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? What happened? No way.
Far range,
Bro.
45 left.
Bro, I held E to equip the fold, and then it re-equipped. What the fuck, dude? Game, what the fuck? If I hold the thing so I can equip it, what the fuck happened there then? Like I 100% held this so I could equip.
Keep eyes on the new kill leader.
Man. How? How? Like, I am certain I only held it as long as I could, like, equip this. Like, I was like, I want to equip this, and there was, like, other stuff around here. Dude, get fucked, man. What the fuck is that shit? Like, seriously. What? Like, oh my god. I mean, like, I've had it earlier today as well, where I was like, I was like, I wanted to grab a white Evo shield to, like, shield swap. And then it just, like, it just picked it up and then picked up the broken shield again. I'm like, why? Like, how does that happen? Like, I held, like, I'm certain I held it to just, like, something. Like, why would I hold it any, I mean, like, even if I would hold it any longer, why would it swap right back? Oh, man, yeah, like, I just didn't feel like playing that match anymore. Like, bro, fuck that. I actually don't feel like playing that anymore. Jesus Christ. Like, come on. Like, I picked it up, and then I was just like, oh yeah, I'm also throw away that, like, gold mag that you had in your backpack. What the fuck, dude? Get the fuck out, man. Like, oh my god, that is annoying. That, like, see, this is why I don't know whether I want to stream this. Because I really do not like this face. I do not like this face where, like, I know what I want to do, but I just can't, like, there's an obstruction between me and the game that is, like, here. And, like, I have my intentions, and I know I can see what I want to do. I know what I want to do. I'm like, I'm doing this, and it's not doing it. And nothing is more frustrating than knowing what you want to do, like wanting to do it, trying to do it, and not being able to do it. Like that is so frustrating. Like, I think that's kind of the definition of frustrating.
Smells like victory. I love pretending to smell.
So yeah,
Sniff.
like this shit. Oh my god. I clipped it. I mean, that's all right. Like actually, I kind of want to look at it again. The gun pickup thing. Yeah, can you like DM it to me, like via Discord or so, or just like, actually, I can go into my clips, and I'll go and like check it out in the clips because I want to see this. I want to see what the hell happened. I want to watch this. I want to watch this right now. Well, we'll first play a bit, but like actually, no, what? Fuck it. We can watch this. So like, yeah, our... What? Like, okay, do you see that? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? I picked up the gun. Walk there, pick up the gun. I picked up the ammo.
Master, I won't let you down.
Are you seeing that? Are you seeing that? Okay, I need to go back to the game. I need to go back to the game.
I say we land here.
3, 2, 1. But did you see that?
It's a long drop. Fun.
Oh, this guy just left right here. Okay, fuck it, I'm gonna be out as well. Fuck out. First, let's like touchdown, and then I'm just gonna leave because fuck it, I'm not gonna play with like 2 people. I don't want to see that clip more. Fuck it. All right, let's go and look at this. Let's go take a close look at this. Cause yeah, right here you can see it. Can I get a zoom in on here? I can't get a zoom in on here. I need to fix that. But yeah, okay. So here we are. Here we are. Let me zoom this in as much as I can. If you look at this up close, okay, I go in, I grab, you see the prompt right here. It's hold E for replace. I replace the gun. You see it dropping. Now I have the fold in my hand. And that, what? You seeing this? Speed 0.25. Let's go take a look at this very, very closely. We move in. I grab the gun. Hold E for replace. We've replaced this now. It is in my hands. The fold is in my hands. And now the longbow is in my hands. You see that? Like, at what point in time did, like, it just instantly swaps. Fold in my hand. Fold in my hand. I don't even... I go in for the ammo. I don't even get to hold... Okay, I hold the fold here. Afim, thank you so much for that subscription. I really appreciate it. Thank you. God damn, tier 3, and there it was, that underworld of fortune, the beauty dilemma that sends us into arousals of fear, close to another year. Oh my god, 20 months. We should get a Michel math emote. I should find a way to like make emotes. But yeah, like, look at this here. Look at this here, okay? It's hard to see because like the thing is in front of it. So we'll just like, we'll play it without that thing. You can take a close look at this right here. I go in. I go in. I grab the thing. Hold E to replace. That's how long it takes. I don't even have the fold in my hand. It's already back to the longbow. You see that? Are you seeing that? Go back again. Go back, go back, go back. Fold. I don't, like the moment the fold shows up in my hand, it's already out. Apex, how? How? There is not enough time for me to even like have another thing here. So if we're looking at the prompts here, hold E to replace. Like, you see how the E comes up and how long it takes for me to, like, hold that? It shifts to the fold. Right now I have the fold in my hand. Now you see an E for swap come up. But the only thing that I'm doing right now is grab an E for my ammo. However, it's already swapped. It just swaps right here without any prompt. Yeah, like this shit makes me want to go back to console, dude. Like, what the fuck, man? Game. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? This is one thing which I really... Oh my god. I kind of want to make a video about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I'm gonna go like pitch the video to you guys, and like we'll just like go back and forth and see like how it goes. You don't really trust Twitch clips, do you? A full-blown 30-minute round. I mean, let's go, boys. Let's fucking go for it. Because, I mean, like, I'm not feeling like playing this game anymore now. Fuck that shit. Holy shit, man. Like, okay, so I have a problem. I have a really strong sense of fairness. I want things to be fair. Everywhere in life, in games, in everything, okay? I get really upset if something is unfair. If you beat me fair and square, totally fine. If you fuck with the rules, fuck you. So, like, that's something which I've always had. I think it kind of runs in my family. Like, we all have it. But, like, something like this, where I lose the gun and the gold mag because of, like, nothing. I'm kind of like, get the fuck out of here. Man, like, I really, really hate that. That was also, if you go to the video that came out today, of, like, the first time I played mouse and keyboard, like, you can also see this one moment in there, where, if I hit mute tab here, alright, so this right here is like where we're playing, and then we run into the Smurfs with the snipers. So basically what's bound to happen, what's about to happen here, I'm gonna like play it at 0.25. What is gonna happen right here at this point in time is there's gonna be a Smurf squad coming up with only snipers, and they're gonna like one-shot me. I thought they're gonna one-shot me, but what they're actually gonna do is they're gonna do 3 shots on me, of which the first one does not connect. Or, like, there's no sight of it. And then, like, the second 2, I think, is one from behind. And then, like, the final one is, like, from the Smurf that actually killed me. So, yeah, like, right here, I pick up the shield. So, like, I'm looting around here. Like, I still have the standstill of, like, looting. Which is something that I carry over for console. That's still going to take a while for me to, like, get back in. But here I hear footsteps. So, like, what I'm doing is I'm moving in because I'm hearing the footsteps. You can also see the beautiful screen tearing that this GPU causes. So, like, we're moving in right here. And as you can see, as we're moving in... Hold on. Underneath here is a Pathfinder right now with a sniper. He's gonna pop his head open over. Yeah, right there. You see him? You see him? He's just popping his head over. I'm seeing him right there. As you can tell right above me, right above my head, you can see that my health is full. Full health. There's like a... What's called, like, laser rifle? Fucking like the charge rifle that's sniping at the Pathfinder, which is what he's dodging. Now I'm going in for the aim, which honestly like is my bad. I start shooting, or no, I'm not starting shooting yet. Right now I get hit by something. My indicator says I get hit from the front. Now let's take a look back into like the scene, like the frame before it. What could have hit me from the front here? The Pathfinder is already down under. He cannot hit me from here. He is underneath the hill. The charge rifle right here is not shooting anywhere in my direction. And there's no one down under. As we shall see later. So all of a sudden, like there's nothing here. All of a sudden here, I lose all my health. Or like almost all my shields. Then, like I did not realize it right here yet because I did not realize, like, I've been hit. So, like, I'm going in here. Now I get hit again. Where it says, like, from left. But, like, this charge rifle shot is going, like, way beyond me. This is probably, like, somewhere next to me here. I'm like, okay, shit, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I get hit from behind again. Now, I did not realize my health was this low. I thought I'd only had cracked shields at this point in time. Because this is going, like, in, like, split seconds. Now I'm dead. So now we can take a look at who was shooting at me from behind. Here you can also see me say, like, what the fuck? Here you can tell, if the pixels will allow it, that there's one Pathfinder coming up here. That was the Pathfinder that was underneath there. That has never, like, maybe only once been in shot. And there's, like, one here. So there's one person behind me. And then there's the Pathfinder right here. And I'm like, how is that fair? If I can't even, in frame-by-frame analysis, see where the shots are coming from, how am I supposed to do that in real time? This is like the level of fairness which we're talking about. And that's also something that just happened right there, which is like why I instantly left the match, where I left the match even though we'd only just begun, and obviously I could have found a better weapon. I had a gold, like, heavy mag in there, and nothing had really happened. But I was so done with that match already, because I was like, dude, like, I just lost my gold mag to someone. Like, I'm not gonna ask the mag back, because, like, the lifeline just picks it up fair and square, because, like, she didn't know that I was gonna use it. Like, she couldn't have known, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, can you give me that back? But it was also fair and square mine, because I literally picked up that fold. I did not re-pick up like the sniper again, but it still did that. And then it threw it away. And then like I only realized when I walked out the door that, holy shit, I'm not holding the fold. That is something which I really, really hate. And Apex is full of that. I mean, like, a lot of games are full of that, because you'll also have that with other, like, shooters and stuff. And this is something which, like, I am disliking more and more about, like, the modern day competitive games, like, quote-unquote, the competitive shooters, which we're seeing right now, which, like, Apex or Fortnite or whatever. But, I mean, like, you saw that already. It's like, you see that with, generally in games. Like, there is no recourse for unfair gameplay. Even though these games are set up around, oh, we're gonna make a fair and level playing field. It's just not there. So what do I mean with that? It's like, games are only fun as long as everyone that's playing them feels that they're fair. If you've ever played like a board game with your family where maybe you're like a little kid, or maybe you're like, I don't know, like, there's probably a time in which you felt that like the board was stacked against you, or you weren't really familiar with the game. Let's say that you're playing a game which like your friends or family are super familiar with, but you aren't. Then if you are like engaging with them and you're playing, like they're obviously like using the strats that they know and you don't know any strats, and they just beat the living shit out of you, you're not gonna have a great time. So what you'll find often then is that people say, like, oh, like let's say you're playing Monopoly and like you go bankrupt like the first 2 turns because like very bad luck. I play board games alone. Does that count? Perhaps. Perhaps, but like if you play any game like together with people, like I take board games because a lot of times like you're gonna be together with people there. But if you play like any game where you're physically together with people, if there's something, I mean, like we've also done that with Among Us. Like if someone in Among Us like constantly got voted off, at a certain point in time we're like, okay, cool, man. Like we know that it's gonna suck for you to constantly get voted off, or maybe you don't even know the game yet. Right now, you don't know. Like if someone is new to Among Us and they said, yeah, we were vacuuming the rug because they didn't know that was like a thing, we're not gonna be like, oh man, we know you're not the imposter. We know you're an imposter. Let's get you out. No, you're gonna be like, oh man, like watch out. Like that's not the case. Like you're gonna be lenient on them. You're gonna be okay with them. Like you as a group, because you're playing as a group, that you're making sure that it's fair to everyone, and being fair to everyone a lot of times comes down to like sometimes bending the rules a bit to allowing people to all have a great experience. That's where like in the essence, like cooperative play works. Like when you're playing together with people in the pure essence, like you're like working together to make it as fun as possible for everyone, which means that what you're doing is you're just, you know, like making sure that the rules are fair. And let's say something goes wrong. Let's say that, you know, like someone rolls a die for instance in like your game, and the die just like ends up going off the table, or the die just ends up like rolling onto a ledge, displaying 6 and then going to 1, and the higher number is better. Then someone can be like, hey, yeah, I mean, like, that roll wasn't entirely valid, or someone kicked that roll. Like, let's say, like, you were going for a roll and somebody kicked it and it landed on the 1. You can redo that roll because that was not your intended roll. Like, that was not a fair roll. Just in the same way that, you know, like, the way that I picked up the fold. That wasn't the way the game was supposed to work. But it did. So, like, normally you'd say, oh, well, you know, you just pick it up, you go along when you may raid. That's not the way it's supposed to work, but we're gonna, like, work with that. That is something that you do when you're playing with friends. So like, at the essence of what you find is, like, there's fair play. There's ensuring that everyone has a good time, which can include, like, bending the rules. And thirdly, there is, which is also very important, there is, like, a common consensus, or just being able to, like, request a review of what just happened. So, like, let's say that this is something you see a lot in, like, professional sports. Like, bending the rules may just be something that you do with, like, family fun, but when it comes to like professional sports or like more general scenes, like you're not necessarily going to be bending the rules at like the Olympic football match or whatever. But what you find when we're looking at like competitive sports, for instance like hockey, or we're looking at like soccer or football or whatever, like there's always a referee. And what you'll find often, like more often than not in these matches, is that there will be points in time in the match where something happens and people will run up to the referee to like argue their case as to what the hell happened there and why the hell something should happen. And you see, even if a decision is being made, like a card is given or a point is scored, they'll still come up to like the referee to be like, hey, we don't think that's fair. And then there are like entire, like right now there are video reviewers that will look at the case and then be like, okay, yeah, it's not the case. Or they'll look at it and be like, okay, it is the case. And then, like, people will have an explanation for that. So what you have is, not only do you have, like, fair rules, not only do you have, like, ensuring that everyone is having a good time for, like, communicating with each other, but you also have, like, this accountability for the enforcement of the rules and the request for review. I think that those are the 3 important points for cooperative play. And I think that there are very fundamental points. Like, if you're playing a game cooperatively, what you want to make sure is that the rules are fair, that everyone's playing by the same rules. 2, you want to make sure that there is, like, communication going on between these people to ensure that everyone's having a good time. Because if not everyone's having a good time, what you're going to end up with is that either someone is going to get bullied, it's going to be harassment, or people will stop playing the game because it's not fun for everyone to play the game. At the end of the day, it's not about winning the game, it's about, like, playing the most number of games. So like if you are like a superstar like hockey player and you're gonna always like steal the puck from your teammates and just like keep on scoring because you're so good, like no one wants to play with you. So like that's something you got to keep in mind because that's part of cooperative play. And the third thing is like you can go up to the referee or you can talk with the people around you like, hey, you know, I don't think that's fair, that just happened, and you can do that from time to time within reason. If you look at these like online games, a lot of these things are just completely cut. So, if we look at, for instance, right now with Apex, first of all, we already know that they're sacrificing fair matchmaking for, like, engagement matchmaking, which I've always had a problem with because, like, you're sacrificing fair gameplay for something else. So, like, why are you not making the game fair? But secondly, like, the thing is, when it comes to, like, fair gameplay, for instance, would you call that moment right there fair? Like, I would not call that fair because that is not the action that I intended to do. That's not the action that was supposed to happen. However, it happened, so that's not fair. Same thing as where, like, you know, like, for instance, where, like, take the instance where, like, where my input was pick up the like not broken shield and move along, and like what the computer did was pick up the broken shield and like pick up the white shield and then like pick up the broken shield again, which was not the input that I did because I'm pretty sure I can go back here and like frame by frame go back, or in the case here where I was shot at like by 2 magic bullets that came out of nowhere, which I can't even fight if I do a frame by frame analysis. I don't think that's fair. I don't feel that's fair. And I think like a lot of people that play these games will find these unfair moments. However, that's not necessarily the end of the world because they can be solved by the other 2 points, because sometimes a game is not fair. You see that in all sorts of sports. You'll see it in all sorts of games, even like family games. You can't always ensure it's 100% fair, but you can communicate with each other. So back in the day, what you would have with, for instance, Modern Warfare 2 is that if you were playing a game of Modern Warfare 2, like, first of all, if you were shot by someone and it was like a very nasty camper shot, you would go out, respawn, go to his location and fucking shoot him in the ass because he deserved that for that nasty shot. Or you'd call on your teammates and be like, hey, this guy's fucking with us, let's go after him, and you'd kind of like set things right. Or even more like, you know, better, like if you were in a lobby where someone was being an absolute asshat or someone was being just like not cooperative enough that they were just like absolutely like, let's say you were playing with someone that was so good that it would just like completely nuke an entire match like within like a few minutes, which they could do by getting 25 kills, and it's like drop a nuke and the match is over. If people did that too much or too quickly, what you'll find is either what you'll find is that the entire lobby will leave because no one wants to play with them, and you'll have that like showcase where, hey, you know, you'll find that these people will very quickly like see that like people will leave and you have that communication going on. That's not here in Apex. You also don't have that. You have an aftermatch communication session, which with Modern Warfare 2 or like back in the early 2010s would often be like a shouting match, but it would allow people to be like, oh, look at my kill, oh, that was very well played, or be like, holy shit, man, like you're hacking, or turn off the hacks, or like do this or that. Like you can have this conversation, and then you'd also be mixed up into other teams again. Like you'd be playing with the same people, but then mixed up. So what you'd find is that like you'd do better to kind of like play along and make sure that you'd like cooperate, even if you're playing competitively, that you'd have that cooperation, rather than where right now there's zero accountability. There is zero accountability because that Pathfinder, for instance, that killed me, I'll never see him again. I'll never see him again. What happened right there with the thing, I'll never see these people again. Right now, this is something which I think is very, very problematic with our modern games, especially what you're seeing now with like the newer updates, sort of thing with Apex, with Fortnite, with all these games, is like they're moving away from like communication between people because, oh my god, that could be harassment, oh my god, people could use that for saying bad things. But communication is essential for like fair and fun play. It's like, how can you have cooperative play without having communication between people? Like that is something which is beyond me, because that gets me to point 3. Like there's no referee. This game tries to be all like, oh my god, we got ranked, and ranked is like a very serious thing, and this entire game is serious, but there's no referee. There's nothing where I can like call like, hey, you know, look at this, what happened right there, that is completely unfair. Like I can't even frame by frame go back and see that was like, like I can go frame by frame back and show you that is not what I intended, that's where the game was at fault. But like this happened, and now I'm unfairly treated in like either my ranked match or my regular match or my stats or whatever, right, you know? But like, there's no recourse for that. So if there is no referee recourse, which I can understand that a game can't have, especially when it's hosting so many games at the same time, what you can have is you can have like the community serve as a referee for itself. So, for instance, like this is a great thought experiment to like put it into perspective, because for a lot of people, it'll be like, why didn't you like why are you so worried about this? I mean, like, why didn't you just like go out and like play another match? Just go out and play another match. Why are you still getting so worked up about like one single kill or like one single like thing? And it's like not necessarily that thing, but it's like kind of. Let's imagine, okay, that you are playing with 60 people. Let's say that you get together 60 of your friends. Like, would you want like one of your friends to have a continuous experience where he feels like he is constantly like getting an unfair treatment? Or would, like, for instance, would you want your like I think that this is a better example would be, let's say that like you have someone who's like getting like these 20 bombs sort of thing. Like right now the big thing in Apex is like getting as many kills as possible and just like slaughtering teams. And you'd be like, I dunked on them so much. Oh, I third partied them. It's like, that's fun. But let's imagine that you're gonna like make a custom lobby, a private lobby with your friends, like people you know or people you sort of know, and you're gonna put that together, and you want to put that together in such a way that you're gonna get yourself your 20 bombs. Like, would you be able to do that? Would you be able to like call up to your friends and be like, hey, could you just like, are you interested in joining a game with me where I am going to be like just killing you? I'm just gonna be like, you're gonna get in a fight. I'm just gonna go out and like, I'm gonna third party. I'm gonna do like some nasty plays all the time because I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Are you interested? I don't think any of your friends will be interested. I think that it's in your interest, in everyone's interest that's playing the game, to make sure that everyone has fun. However, you don't have that. You don't have that communication going on where, like, for instance, what you saw with Call of Duty, you'd have sometimes that people be like, hey, this guy is so new. Like, this guy doesn't even know how to walk around. Let's carry him. Let's help him. Like, you'd actually saw people that would go out and, like, go out their way to be like, hey, man, like, let's stream. Like, this is a gun that you can use. This is a gun that you can use. You can shoot me, that sort of thing. You don't have that here because you have no intercommunication between squads. You don't even see your teammates after a match. That communication is just not there. So, like, in a way that you cannot imagine, like, taking 60 of your friends and just asking them to, like, be gun food for you, or, like, just, you know, like playing bad against them. Like, you can very easily do that against, like, these strangers because you're never going to see them again. And that is the very big problem when it comes to these like, modern approaches to battling toxicity. It's ridiculous because it's literally creating the thing that's trying to avoid. And this is one of my main points, is, like, I feel that right now, these games are trying so hard to, like, go away from this culture of harassment or threats or whatever. Like, that's what they're saying. But they're doing the exact opposite. They're creating the space where, I mean, like, I don't know how much you guys have played these types of games, but it's not uncommon. I've experienced this myself as well, that, like, I will get, like, an instance for instance, where, like, I get killed by that Pathfinder with, like, 2 shots that came literally out of nowhere. I can't even find if it go frame by frame back. I feel that I was unfairly treated. I kind of want to get him back for that because, like, dude, like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, I want to get him back, but I can't because I can never, like, find him. It's like literally like having a camper kill you in, like, Modern Warfare, where it's like, dude, that's such a fucking shit point. Like, come on. It's such a cheap shot. Like, you can get him back, but you can't do that. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go into a match again. I'm gonna find completely random players, and I'm gonna grief them. Like, I'm gonna go out, like, I'm gonna make sure that, like, where normally, like, I would probably, like, not push as hard, or normally, like, I would let them, like, live, and then, like, I would, like, make sure that, like, I get all the teammates. No, now I'm gonna down one, I'm gonna make sure he's dead. I'm gonna down the other, I'm gonna make sure they're dead. And, like, I don't care about their experience, because my experience got fucked, so I need to get my revenge. But that's kind of, like, a really bad, like, state of mind, because what you're gonna do then, it's like someone that was completely unrelated now gets the burden of that. And, like, that's happening so often now. And whenever you have teammates, where basically what you have, where like one of the things where people say, oh yeah, but people are so toxic, every single time I get onto, like, voice comms, people are, like, screaming at me. It's like, well, why are they screaming at you? First of all, they don't feel like, they notice the game is not fair. They notice that, hey, there is, like engagement matchmaking that is designed to not be fair. Then they also notice that there are instances in the game where things happen. Maybe it's because of, like, a third party, maybe it's because of, like, gameplay servers, maybe it's because of whatever. Things happen that feel unfair, but there's no there's no recourse, because you'll never be able to get back to these people. You'll never be able to communicate with these people. You'll never be able to, like, do anything. Because, like, it's just like, it's out and over. You lost the match. Man, you got a very cheap shot that even if you frame by frame go back to, you can't even fight it. But you lost the match because of that. How fair does that feel? But there's no recourse because you already lost the match, you're out of it. So, the only thing that you can do is either build it up, or, like, you can either, like, swallow it, build it up, or, like, maybe not be so in tune by it, or, like, take it out on someone else. So taking it out on someone else actually here is the better option, because it will just seem like, you know, someone is like killing someone in the game, which is like everyone does that. That's the point of the game. However, what if like the grievance is to do with like the people you play with, which are also like you're never back in the same lobby with the same people again. You're always just thrown out again. There's no after action review because people are out. So what you find is, let's say that my grievance with my teammates is that they never really follow instructions. It's like that's something that kind of like builds up over time. But like I can never tell them that because like I'll always be thrown into something with new teammates. So if at some point in time like I'm just getting so like it just builds up and builds up and builds up and builds up, and there's one person that just like does a minor infraction, but I see that they're on comms, I'll just be like, yo, they're fucking worse. Not because like that infraction what they did was so bad, but just because like this game is like so well designed for people to build up to build up steam and have no recourse for things that they find unfair. And it's like that is literally like you're creating a chamber that encourages toxicity. And then you're out here saying like, oh man, we're banning toxicity. Look at that. We're creating like no chat anymore. It's like, bro, are you even knowing what you're doing? Like, do you know what you're doing? How do you sleep at night? How do you sleep at night knowing that you're creating these situations, these psychological like chambers that are made perfectly for people to have no contact with each other, for people to have no like cooperative play. Like you're making cooperative play in like the worst way possible, because you're making cooperative play where people cannot communicate with each other, where there's no recourse for like the thing being fair, and you're telling it against fairness. Like you're taking out the fair play, then you're not allowing people to like cooperatively play with each other and then figure it out themselves, and you're not allowing a referee to stand in because you're saying like, oh man, like hey, you know, this is the way we do it, you can check it up with us. No, you can't. So people are putting a place where like algorithms work against them to exploit them for their amount of engagement. They're put in a place where there are a lot of factors which can result in some very unfair situations or things that are perceived as unfair, and there's no recourse for them, and they can't even communicate with the people they're playing with. It's like it doesn't even necessarily have to be completely unfair. Like let's say there is someone who is actually pretty bad at the game because like they're not that very good. However, like they kind of want to play because they kind of want to play with their friend or whatever, you know. But like they got killed so many times in a row, and they just keep on getting killed right at the gate. It's like, let's say that you're playing with someone. Let's say that you're playing like a game where you have a football and you have like 2 goals, and like the game is that like you go 1v1 and you always like you go 1v1, the ball's in the middle, you run up to the ball and then you kick in the goal, and the person that scores gets to move around, and the person that like got scored against, like they have to stay, and then like you tally the score. It's a very simple game. Let's say you're playing that with your friends, or even you're playing that with complete strangers. If you're playing that with complete strangers, and there's one person that just cannot get to the ball fast enough, no one can do anything. Like it's gonna get boring to like punt on him every single goddamn time. It's gonna get like no one in their right mind, no one that has any sort of empathic ability will continue to like go and like keep on scoring against him and just laugh about it. Like after like a certain amount of time, like the first time it's like, yeah, that's fair. But if that happens like 8 times in a row, like the entire like group has already looked against him and there's no chance of him winning, someone's gonna be like, yo man, just score again, just score here, right? But you don't have that in Apex because no one knows what people are going through, and that's on Apex. You see that also in like other games, and it's like it's so weird to me that we have these cooperative games. Like we're playing these cooperative games with more and more people. There've never been so many people like that have played one game collectively, cooperatively. But these games are so set on taking away all the basic elements, all the fundamental elements of like playing a good fundamental cooperative game. Like they're taking away fairness, they're taking away communication between players, and they're taking away like responsibility for like the decisions of the game. And then like they're saying, oh man, why are people so toxic? It's like, because you make it that way. It's like you're taking away all the good parts of cooperative play, and then you're like, oh man, but like I don't get it. I don't get players are getting toxic. It's like, bitch. First of all, it's the internet. People are supposed to be toxic here. That's the internet. The fuck, like if you're on here with your real name, if you're on here like showing your face and shit, if you're on here like thinking that anything on the internet is real, you're in the wrong place, man. It's a weird space where right now like I'm streaming, which like I never thought I would be able to do, but like, man, it's the internet. Like, honestly, you can just like mute the mic if you want to, basically. But anyway, but secondly, like aside from that, like, if you're playing like the thing that I want to get at is like, if you're setting up a cooperative game in such a bad way, where you're taking away these fundamentals, Like, come on, man. Like, and that is my problem with these types of games. It's like I kind of like I really like FPSs quite a bit for like I like the idea of like the gun shooting. I like the thing of building up abilities. Like this is something where like for me like partly it's like yes like the end can seem like I'm frustrated by it. Like oh my god, this is so annoying. I want to quit this. And I did just quit that match because I was like, yeah, I'm kind of done with it for now. But if I look back at it, like there are fun things in like getting this progression of like growing better, getting this progression of like learning how the game works, of like learning like how the movements are, like trying different tactics. Like, do I go up? Do I go below? Like, what do I do? Like that is fun. That is fun. Like there is a test of skills between people, and like the shooter genre just works very well with that. However, it's like, because of these things, because of like how like fundamentally like broken it is as a cooperative game, a cooperative competitive game, I'm really put off by it. Like that also goes for instance, this is Apex like biggest problem where like if I'm playing with friends, let's say that, I mean like Retro had it. When I'm playing with Retro for the first time, Retro was brand new to the game, played only 2 matches. He joined in with me because, hey, you know, you want to play with someone, especially if you're brand new to this, you're kind of losing all the time, you kind of want to have someone to guide your hand. What did they do? They threw him in a match. They threw him in a lobby with a Predator, a top 750 player. Can you imagine that you just started playing hockey? Like you're setting your first feet on the ice, right? The first feet on the ice. Never stood on the ice before. Don't even know how the game works. You have a friend who's like a good ice hockey player who's like, hey man, let me help you out. They're not even like pro. They're just like, hey man, I just want to help you out. Let's go play him. Let's go play like a friendly game. I'll show you how it's done. Like, I'll show you the move because you can learn best while playing a match. And it's just like a friendly match. It doesn't mean anything. And then what they do is they team you up against the winning NHL team. The winning pro team. They team you up against that. It's like, how does that work? Like, no one in the right mind would do that in the real world. But they do that in Apex. They do that in these games. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. But yeah, like, that's basically like I'm thinking about making a video about that. I'm hoping that makes sense. Let me know what you guys think. Like, let me know whether you think that makes sense. Because to me, like, man, I love like the models in the game. I love like the Legends ability sort of thing. I love the idea behind it. I'm not a big fan of the Battle Royale, but like I would love it more if it was like a team deathmatch, but Battle Royale's okay. I love the movement. I love the gunplay. But like the core element of a cooperative game is so broken where it's like, I would love to play this more on stream. I would love to play this with people together. Like I have a whole bunch of ideas about like content that I want to make with people. However, then I get these moments. But yeah, I just noticed we had the same kind of bottle. Yeah, like I've seen this bottle around a lot. It's like I think it's like one standard supplier, and like a lot of people use these. But yeah, then then I see this a lot. I'm like, I don't know, man. Make sure, is the round over? Perhaps, I think. I think we're getting to the end of it. But yeah, like this is the problem that I have. It's just like it's like I would love to play this game more, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Less than 28 minutes. All right, I got 2 more minutes to end. No, but it's like Warframe had its problems, and Warframe also like ran to the end of its life cycle. It's a PvE game. It's just gonna do the same thing it has done. It's like it's cool, whatever. I'm checking out of that. Here, like there is more opportunity for like fun growth sort of thing, but yeah. Ah, man. But yeah, I don't like Warframe for how it is each at your time. Yeah, like it is. But that's the type of game it is, and I think that like Warframe suited its purpose very well at a certain point in time for me. But I think that time is over now, and I think that's the same thing with Destiny. That's the same thing with like, I do feel like I kind of want to do a podcast with someone who has like played a lot of Destiny, like a Destiny creator, and I talk about like life services and like their time requirements. Because I feel live services are getting to the end of their lifespan. Since I remember when Warframe came out, like it wasn't a big game, so like there wasn't a lot to do in it, and then like the time requirements weren't all that great. If you wanted to get everything in the game, you could within like 3 months' time you could get everything in the game. However, at a certain point in time, they grow so big that if you want to get everything in the game, you gotta play for years. Like if you wanted to get every single login reward, you had to log in for 1,000 days. 1,000 days. 3 years. You have to log in for 3 years every single day just to get everything. Right? So that's what you're seeing right now with Destiny. Is like Destiny now comes out with an update, and I'm actually super checked out on Destiny. 100% kind of checked out on Destiny. I was kind of like, I was never fully into it, but like I thought it was like a fun like shooter, and like the story seemed kind of interesting. But right now, it's like if you want to join into Destiny, first of all, you would have to play Destiny 1, which I don't know if that's live anymore. Then you would have to look up YouTube videos about what Destiny's first DLCs were up until and including Forsaken, because they're no longer in the game. Then you have to watch YouTube videos about like the events that happened somewhere. Then you have to like try and figure out like what kind of gear you have to acquire. That's all gonna take like hours and hours. There's systems upon systems upon systems in which you need to feed hours and hours of like content. Like I checked out a Railjack. I've never invested into Railjack because what I saw with Railjack was other more mods, more like a talent tree in there that you also have to like, you have to go and farm the different parts. The different parts can have RNG on them. The RNG on those, like you can improve those by farming more and farm that and farm that and farm that. And it's like, so if I want to have this ship and I want to have it be good, I gotta spend hours and hours and hours upon hours grinding these two different systems, where this system is yet another system upon this game that already has so many systems. It's like, I think at a certain point in time, these live services are gonna hit a critical mass where there's too much for people to engage with. And I think Warframe always had a like weak new player experience. I think Destiny has no new player experience. It's garbage for a new player. But I think that at a certain point in time, like even like the most dedicated new players will not be able to like engage with it. So I feel like that's gonna happen in a couple of years. I feel like I'm like a lot of people are checking out the Warframe story at least. Like the new war was kind of the end for a lot of people, where they're just like, okay, yeah, this is it. I'm checking out. And I feel like I'm really curious as to what they'll do next with like new quest updates. We'll see. But like I was engaged with like what was the grenade, what were the corpus, what were like the invested. I'm not engaged in the Norma thing. The Norma thing feels weird. It's like it doesn't really feel like it's anywhere anymore. So yeah. Afim says, well, there's the part of communities building up now. I'm curious as to how their perspective shines on RTS PvP. Yeah, like I'm not experienced with that, but yeah. Anyway, that is that's like pretty much that. It's like, I don't know, like it's not gonna change. There's a lot of stuff coming in a new update, but I'm not gonna tell you. But I'm not gonna tell you because it's funny to see if you'll find it out yourself. Yeah, like I am definitely gonna play it. Like Warframe is something that I'll just play for the updates. Yeah, like I've been really looking for a game that I can love like unconditionally, basically, or like not unconditionally, but like, I can really love. And Warframe isn't that anymore. Like I can just play for the updates, but I'll never play it seriously anymore. Played for these nuts. But then, and I thought it might have been Apex, but I don't think Apex is it. Like I've already explained that before. We need to do Stardew. I've played it a bit. Like I've tried it out. It's fun, but at the same time, it's also like one of these games where you have to like. It's a managing game, and I'm like, yeah, that is fun for me to just like chill out on, but I don't know. See, that's the thing. Is like I don't know. But yeah, this will probably make another video. I know a few people like massively disagree, but like, yeah, but what do you guys think? What do you guys think about like, especially like cooperative play in like a competitive game? Also, shit, got a new diffuser. It's pretty.
It looks something like this.
Can I open that in? No, oh, Discord won't open. It won't open here. All right, well, it's in Discord. Dude, that lamp looks lit. It was in the staff sale, so I got it for half the original price, all because the wrong item was ordered by the original purchaser. Nice. That was I was gonna do it with you because it's a lot easier with a guide. All right, maybe we'll do that like next week or so soon. I'm open for it. But yeah. Anyway, that was the Apex stream. I don't know if there's much else to say. It went from like a chill stream at the start to like some games in the middle and then a rant at the end. I guess we did do like a start, middle, end to this. So hey, you know, quite good for unplanned stream. Anytime after 6 is good for me. All right, we'll like, I'll message you about it like in advance, and we'll figure something out. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the rant. We'll see how it goes further with Apex. Afim says, I don't know. I think my opinion might be mighty flawed due to the lack of playing with people and the lack of my experiences in those games. Apex streams always enter the rant, I've noticed. Yeah. I know. And the weird thing is when I play with my friends that play this, they also rant always. Even if we're just casually playing, we're not even streaming, they always end in a rant. So maybe I should push that video forward. I have another video planned. I'll push that forward. But yeah, we'll see. It's weird. It's weird. Man, if we could only go back in time to like 4 or 5 years ago when we all played Warframe and we thought that was fun. Things were so much easier back then. Things were so much simpler. Let's see, not a real PvP FPS if there's no salt, to be honest. The salt's gotta make sense, I feel. So, for instance, one of the things which I've done is like I have kept track of like, okay, so like the video that I'm talking about is a video where I'm gonna go like over like whether Apex is actually fun, because I've actually wondered that. Like I put out a tweet recently asking people like, if you play Apex at the end of it, how do you feel? Like mostly positive, neutral, or mostly negative? And people said overwhelmingly mostly negative. And I was surprised by that because like, isn't the game supposed to be fun? You'd think so. So then I went to look at myself and I was like, well, let me see like how do I feel? Because like if I think of Apex, if I think of generally playing this game, I feel kind of positive, but like not massively positive, just kind of positive. Then if I think about like specific play sessions, I feel negative. If I think back about today, for instance, like I've not won any games, I've lost all of them. Like some kills were alright, but none of them were like good enough where I was like, oh yeah, I played well. Like a lot of kills were just kind of lucky. And then there were moments where I was like, man, the game's just fucking with me, I hate this. So if I think back about it, it's like, yeah, this sucks. And this was a rather good session, because there've also been sessions where like it feels like things feel a lot more worse. So I'm like, okay, that could be the case. It could be the case that people feel bad about it, but I also know from Warframe that I have over-exaggerated things. Where like I was like, I hate Warframe. I really don't like this game anymore, because a lot of it felt personal. There was a time where I had a conflict with like the DE staff, and I've still like it's faded over time, but we've never resolved it because we never spoken with each other afterwards. So I felt like whenever I was playing Warframe, I was like supporting this thing, and like I was like, man, like actually a lot of it was petty, because like there were things like I don't know, like maybe Railjack is quite good, but like I've never given it a fair chance. There were things in Warframe where I could have been better nuanced, but I felt like, no, this shit sucks. And I don't think that necessarily sucks. I was like, well, maybe this thing that I feel negative about the game, maybe that's because like it feels personal. Maybe it's because like I feel like, oh man, like I should be better, and I'm pushing off blame to the game because that's so much better to push off blame to the game. So I was like, okay, let me follow. Like right now, I've been tracking my matches, not on stream today, but like I've been tracking my matches since the start of the season, most matches. I'm just saying, like, how do I feel? And what's that close by? And what I'm seeing from the results, I played over 200 matches, is that I feel mostly like I feel like 70% of the matches, 70 to 80% of the matches, I feel either negative or like extra negative, like mostly negative. Only 3%, like only 3 or 4 matches out of the 200, I felt like mostly positive at the end of the match. There's like a handful, like 10 or so games where I felt like, all right. And then there was like neutral. And the majority is negative. It's like, if that is my individual experience after each of the games, then yeah, like I actually do feel bad about the game. So why do I continue to play it? I don't know. I think that's something that may play a part in this, is that well, there's a couple of things that play a part in this. Number one, it's like I would love to go back to like playing with people again. Having a game that like we can play in Discord, like when it's like offline, where it's like, oh hey, let's just go play this game together. Genshin didn't really have that, because Genshin's multiplayer wasn't really what I had hoped it would be. Warframe is no longer it, because I'm not gonna play Warframe anymore. Destiny isn't it. Halo didn't work out. So I'm like, okay, well, Overwatch was kind of cool, but like you need like 6 players for that. And then like, yeah, like I don't know, like Overwatch is kind of I've never played it solo. I've always played it with like a group of friends, and they kind of stopped playing it. So like after that, I never really played it. So I'm like, okay, so like Apex is a game which I know like you only need 2 other people with, so that makes it easy. We could play that, like I've seen other people like play it in Discords. It's alright. Like I like the movement system, I like the gunplay, and I see a whole bunch of people streaming it, and people that I know stream it. So perhaps like I could also like play with people where it's like, hey, you know, I really love playing with other creators. Because I'm like, yeah, like hey, you know, I like engaging with people who are like or like the same things I like. So I'm kind of like, yeah, you know, like that could be future possibilities. If I get better at this game, like I'll at least have this opportunity where I can like play with people if they want to. So I'm like, those are things I'm thinking about with this game. But then like, I just end up like feeling negative mostly about it. And I'm like, well, maybe it's just because I'm being petty, because like the games that I do feel very good, it's like whenever I do win, or whenever I like, if I think back about my good times with this game, it's like whenever I felt like I was making good progression myself, or whenever like I had like some really personally good games, like yeah, like that's great. I think that's the hook that keeps people playing. It's like the times that they had where they had a good match, it's like that really stings. Like, oh man, that was so great. And the other ones are like, oh man, like I was just like the game fucked with me, or like no, that wasn't fair, or this or that, or like, you know, they'll nuance it. So yeah, like, I don't know. I still keep trying to play this game because I don't know what else to play, basically. If there was another game out there where like I knew like a whole bunch of people were playing it, we're interested in that game. It's a game that doesn't require like hours and hours of grinding, like Warframe requires hours and hours of grinding, and Genshin also kind of like requires a lot of grinding to kind of catch up. Like that's also something which I didn't like about Genshin. It's like you needed to like have all these like pay person stuff. You couldn't just like through playing the game get better. No, you had to like the entire gacha mechanic obviously was a part of it, but I don't like that because I want to play for like what I earn. So yeah, I don't know. We'll try Fall Guys. We'll try Stardew. But it's kind of hard because, especially when it comes to like the videos which I find the most fun to make, which are like the playthrough sort of thing where like, hey, we make Barra's butt plug. Oh, we go out and like we make a penis in Warframe. Like that sort of shit I like, but that requires like a game where I can like play it in a context. So like I don't know. I do not know. So yeah. I think there's a level of negativity that can't really be avoided with that type of game, purely due to its nature, unless you've trained yourself how to hardcore relax and chill. Like, again, I think that has to do with, like, the cooperative competitiveness. Because obviously, like, yeah, you're gonna lose some matches, and that's gonna feel bad at the moment. But I've had a lot of, like, matches that I've lost in Call of Duty, or that I've lost in, like, Apex, but less in Apex, but, like, a lot in Call of Duty, where I felt good about it, because, hey, you know, I had faults, or, yeah, they were clearly better. But now I get to have a rotation with these good guys because we're mixing up the lobby. Or whenever I'm playing with my friends back in the day when we played Call of Duty together, it's like there are always moments where like, hey, you know, you're playing together and like now you're playing with like a better team. Now you're playing with a worse team, and like so like you're you know. I don't think that these things inherently have to be negative, because at the end of the day, I mean, like YouTube and Twitch or all this sort of stuff also is like competitive. Competitive games, you can if there's a chance for you to win and lose, there's a chance for you to feel happy and negative, happy and sad, positive or negative. And I don't think that that necessarily has to mean that the experience is mostly negative. So yeah. A famous said it does seem sound for players to be psychologically penned up, but one must remember that people aren't so monotone. Question why people with the same ideas and engagement genre keep returning in this somewhat inventing toxic environment. But yes, why do you pit a new player against an old? So yeah, like the reason why I think that they return is the same reason why people gamble. It's because I think that like if I look at like the times where I felt mostly positive, it was always correlated with a win. It's like if you win in Apex, like if you get one of these matches where you get like you get like 6 to 10 kills or 10 to 20 kills, and then like you win, you take down an entire squad by yourself, and then you get to be like the champion. That feels great. That feels good. Oh, and I think people are chasing that high. That's the same thing as like doing a slot machine. Like why are people doing a slot machine? Why are people partaking in the lottery when like mathematically speaking, you're bound to lose? Like you're literally losing money. Like gambling is pretty much just losing money in the long term. If you get lucky with gambling, like you actually make money, stop. Don't continue on. Because in the long term, you're gonna lose money. It's been shown time and time again, but people still return. Why do they still return if they're doing something that will literally lose some money? It's because whenever they do win, like it peaks that high. It's like, oh yeah, let's go. And as I say, it's like the reason why I return is like partly because I don't know what else to play, and like I do like to have something for stream, and I do like to have something to like work on that I feel like can be part of like content or whatever. So I think that is what they engage on. And that's also what their algorithm is like. It's like I think it's very well made to kind of test like how much a player needs, because they can control the difficulty of the lobbies by like putting you with newer players or like better ranked players sort of thing. So if they see that like, hey, let's say after 10 matches people quit, then like instead of like giving them 10 bad matches, we're gonna give them 9 bad matches and then 1 match where like they'll do better, and then we'll keep them hooked, sort of thing. And that's what I feel like that's what I'm fully believe that they're doing. Because they can. I mean, it's a free-to-play game, so like why they don't have to care about the people that play it because they're not paying players. But again, like you can't pay the game to play fair lobbies because you can only pay for cosmetics, which means that even if you give the game your money, they still don't give a crap about you. Rahab says, it sounds like you need a wank after playing. Villager says, I come back from the bathroom and what I see is Rahab talking about wanking. You've been here long enough to know that's how it is, Villager. Okay, Godcock. True. Let's see. Well, technically, neither Warframe nor Genshin multiplayer has quests available, and both confirm together. What makes a good game, though? Asking someone who has never played. So, like, the thing that I have with Genshin is, like, with Warframe, you can do more meaningful farms. Like, you can farm for prime parts, you can farm for Warframe sort of thing. So, to be honest, like, again, like, how meaningful is Warframe? Back in the day, it felt very meaningful. So maybe it's just, like, the point in my life that I'm at. Maybe I wouldn't, like, I would not have picked up Warframe at this point in time. But the thing that I have with Genshin is, like, we can't go slay mobs to, like, rank myself up or play, like, just, like, run these missions to get this guaranteed loot. So, well, you can complete Genshin with the starter team. But yeah, it does market it a lot as a gacha. Fidger says, I don't personally like skill-based matchmaking in CoD because I get to a certain level and then do shit in 5 matches and then it gives me worse players and then I do good in 1 match. I get from, yeah. See, like, this is basically, this is gambling. This is why I feel that these games are psychologically torturing, or not torturing, but like psychologically like manipulating their players. Because like it's the same thing with like this is the same thing with gambling. It's like if you have someone who loses all the time, they'll quit gambling. If you have someone who wins all the time, the house will go bankrupt. What they find is like what you find is that you want to find the perfect middle where people spend the most amount of money and then get a win just before they quit, and then spend the most amount of money and then get a win just before they quit, and then you got them hooked. That's what gambling, like what these gambling houses have been like trying to perfect, and that's something which you can perfect very easily with a game like this, because you can control the difficulty of the lobbies, you can like control in what matchmaking their people are thrown into. You don't show them the level. They can't see the level. And you have so many people to test this on. Like, you have so many people playing this game. You have free volunteers, so you can get free test data. And you can see over so many matches, over so many players. Like, you can see exactly. You have the data of, like, the track record when they played, how quickly they quit a game, how quickly they lose a game. Like, you have all this data. And you can just throw a machine learning algorithm on that. That's inspired by, that is inspired by, like, psychologists who are very well knowledge in this. And you can build, like, a perfectly psychologically, like, manipulating matchmaking that keeps people playing as long as possible in your game. And you don't have to, like, you don't have to put a disclaimer out for that because we don't have the legislation for that. You don't even have to worry about these games, about these people who play your game, because, after all, they're freeloaders. They're people who play your game for free. So, like, you're putting on all this effort. These people are not paying for your game, so why give a crap about them? Because they're pieces, like after all, to you, they're pieces of shit. I mean, like, you care more about your piece of shit as, like, this big game company than, like, you know, than the actual players, because at the end of the day, they're all numbers. So, yeah. So, like, that's definitely, like, Villager, like, that what you're describing, I feel that's going on here as well. It's called engagement optimized matchmaking, because it's not, like, based on skill, it's based on engagement. And, like, I really hate it. Like, that's why I much more favor random matchmaking, which, like, they had in the early Call of Duties, because that means that, yes, at the start I'm getting slaughtered. Like, that's also what my issue is right now. Like, I'm playing, like, starter lobbies, which means that I get frustrated now if there is, like, an actually skilled player, a smurf, that's killing me, because I don't think it's fair. I was like, how does that make sense? Like, how do you feel like smurfing is not fair when you're in favor of, like, random matchmaking? Well, the reason for that is that either do it one way or do it the other way. And, like, I'd rather be like slaughtered the entire time. I'd rather, like, see that right now, because my aim is so bad, I get killed right at the gate. Like, in Call of Duty, that meant you got, like, 0 kills, 10 deaths in a match. 20 deaths, maybe. But slowly but surely, I can work myself up and I can see myself improving. You can't do that here because it's always set to, like, have you on this pattern. So it's like, yeah, but, like, what the hell do I do, man? It's like, you can't see yourself improving. The entire world adjusts to you, but not adjust to favor you, but adjust to favor, like, exploiting you. But yeah. And a lifetime of suffering for a momentary high. It's quite a show. Yeah, but yeah, people are prone to it. Look at gambling. I sold all my prime parts for ducats last Sunday because now I can just buy plat. Oh, man. So, like, that's something I could never do. And it's something I could never do in Warframe because they started this entire faulting thing. They wanted to, like, earn money, basically. Warframe, I always loved that game for, the way that everything was free, you could get it all, and then they were like, oh, we have a problem with like, man, actually I'm not gonna say it. Basically what happened is like, they had a problem with like too many loot on drop tables, so they temporarily put things in default, which meant that they were no longer available, and if you wanted to get them, you had to wait for it to return to rotation, you could buy it from them again. And then they fixed the drop table problem, and they kept the temporarily band-aid solution and threw a lot more content in there. So right now I never know, like, what do I do with like my prime parts? Are these things faulted? Are they not faulted? So like I never did away with them again. Rahab says, testament of a bad game, to be honest. Back in the day, I spent hours playing Unreal Tournament 2004. I've heard so much about the game. I've never played it, but I heard like a lot of people was like loving it. There was no reward system, unlocks or store, just gameplay. But I kept coming back for it for almost 20 years after it was released, purely because of the enjoyment I got playing it, and because it had one of the most rich and diverse modding communities of any game ever seen. So there was a lot of content to play around with and customize and combo to your desired experience. Modern games don't hold a candle to it, to be honest. So like that's what I mean. It's like, but what I also feel is that because that community is smaller, like I've never played that, so I don't have experience with that. But like it sounds like Unreal Tournament is a PvP game. It's a game where if you play it, even if you're so very experienced, you're gonna lose some matches. But even if you lose matches, and even if there are times where you feel it's unfair, at the end of the day, you come back feeling positive. You come back feeling good. And I feel like that has a lot to do with like the way that matchmaking is structured and the way that like you communicate with the people there. Because I can't imagine there. I mean, like there is a modding community for Apex, but it's called like R5 Reloaded. They've made a copy of Apex based on like the Apex source code, and they're now like making their own thing, but it's not really big. Yeah, wasn't necessarily small, and it is PvP. So, like, it's a PvP game that you can look back and enjoy. Maybe we should try Unreal Tournament 2004 one day. Yeah, let me know like, is it still playable today, and like, what is the version I need to play? Like, how can I play with like the mods? Because I think that they might be required. But yeah, like that's something which kind of like fucks with me a bit. It's like, that's the best part? What's the best part? There were no versions? So is this on, like what is it on? Like, is it on Steam, or is it on a separate game based on the Apex source code, but not made by the creators of Apex? Sounds like, it smells like a copyright claim. I don't think they can like claim it unless they want to like start making money of it. So like Titanfall 2 also has one which is called North Star, and like that is that allows you to actually play Titanfall. That's the only playable version of Titanfall 2 there. Just one game, a few packs, and that's it. And modding is literally just a matter of putting files in the right folders. Damn. All right, point me to it. Point me to like how I can play that. I'm interested. I want to try it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I just got a message from someone who said, shit, damn, you're streaming Apex? Oh man, I gotta get home to catch your stream and watch it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see, I think it might be on Steam. Oh yeah, you're still in the Apex category on Twitch, not just chatting. Michel writes an essay speedrun. Yeah. Oh man. I mean like we're technically talking about Apex. And ever since Warframe, I've decided to like not give a fuck about the category I'm streaming in. Twitch, I'm sorry, but hey, you know, we're still engaging with Apex, sort of. Like, I'm bringing it up. Should we just be talking about Apex? Yeah, it's on stream, or yeah, it's on Steam, or at least I think it is. All right. Well, we'll take a look at that. That's definitely like a good throwback, because like I've heard so much about it, but I've never really like played it myself. And I know like I think it's Digital Extremes there as well. That made up, right? If you got a CD drive, you can pick up a copy for like £5. I do have a CD drive. Let's see. Like, I would love to, like, own a box copy. Unreal Tournament. Damn, like, it's here, like... Oh, wow. I think I have it right here. Is this, like, Unreal Tournament PC game? 2 discs? Let's see. We have right here Digital Extremes and Epic Games, boy. Dude, look at that. Digital Extremes and Epic Games together. Linux, look at the Linux logo. There's a Linux logo on here. The Linux penguin's on here. CPU requirements. CPU Pentium 2 recommended. Memory 32 megabytes of RAM. Available HD space of 120 megabytes. 605 megabytes recommended. Damn, that's crazy, dude. That is crazy. But yeah. Let's see, that's on the first Unreal Tournament you won 2004. Unreal Tournament 2004. I was born in 2004. Damn, dude. Well, I'm not that ancient. Does it have Unreal The Awakening as well? Alright, here we have Unreal Gold Tournament 2004 Game of the Year Awakening PC Edition. So that's Unreal Tournament 2004. Digital Extremes and Epic Games. It's kind of crazy to see these two together. Wow. Oh, 16 bucks right here. 16 bucks for 2004. Damn. Look at everything that you got there. Bro. That is crazy. Look at all the discs! CD1, CD2, CD3, CD4, CD5. Man, I kind of want to get my hands on this. Bro, this is so cool. Like, the fact that you got all of this, or the ultimate sport is now... the ultimate sport of kill or be killed is now an explosive new experience with mind-blowing new ways to move like lightning and annihilate enemies. Basically what Apex is going for, that like parkour movement thing. For the first time, pilot a formidable force of battle vehicles that tear across the land, skies, and deep space. It's Titanfall! This literally is Titanfall! Storm across 40 never-before-seen arena maps. Move faster, fly higher, and shoot further. Commit vehicular slaughter, team up, go on point, and make your mark. Know your enemy. The Linux logo is on here as well! Oh man. That's crazy! That is crazy! Unreal and Unreal Awakening are different. They're set in the same universe but are story games. Unreal was the first game in the entire franchise. Unreal Tournament was one of the big three back in the day with Quake and Halo. Damn. Oh man, I smell a series coming. Let me, like, I want to see if they're on Steam. Let me go boot up the computer here and let me see if they're on Steam. Bro, that is crazy. That is crazy. Oh man. Alright, let's see if this thing wants to, yeah, this thing was starting up. So like, did you get it at that time, Rab? On eBay UK, there's a copy for £3. Man! It sucks that the UK now has like we have like import stuff. That sucks so much. I wish y'all stayed in the European Union. I would have bought more from the UK. Now I gotta find something in Holland here. But I'll try and see. I'll try and find. Yep, I got their year after it was released. Nice. Alright, let me see here. 3, 2, 1. Let's shift to there. Alright. Let me go take a look on a real tournament. Whoa! Alright, I'm getting results. Let me see what we're getting. Unreal Tournament Free Black. Unreal Tournament 2004. 14 bucks! It is 14 bucks on Steam. So which one should I get? Because we have Unreal Tournament Game of the Year Edition, which came out in 2008. But then we have Ultimate Unreal Tournament 2004 Editor's Choice Edition. There's only 3 Unreal Tournaments. Unreal Tournament Free Black. What is Unreal Tournament Free? I think that the Game of the Year seems to be like the most people own that. It says it's by Epic Games. Let's see who owns that. Dax, Naki, and Dark Freak. Just move here. I mean, like, I would have moved this if PewDiePie sold me his house or gave me his house. Oh man. Let me see. Game of the Year Edition came out in 1999. Yeah, but like it's just like what it says here on Steam. Like here, release date is 2000, 25 October 2000. Similar to CSGO and Black Mesa. Oh my god, I did not know. Look at this. I'm actually almost having more hours on Black Mesa than I have on CSGO. CSGO actually is the game that taught me how to play Call of Duty. Because I started playing CSGO with mouse and keyboard, and I was playing Call of Duty on like the PlayStation, what was it, PlayStation 3. Then I was like, oh well, let me go and play like, oh, hold on, wait, what do we have here? We have the entire deal. Unreal Tool, The Awakening, Unreal Gold, Unreal Tournament 2004. Basically this entire package you can get for 36 bucks. Wow. What I'm thinking is like I probably want to buy this and then play it for a year, because I seem like more sure that I can play, because I'm not sure how well I can like run a this that was meant for Windows 95. Run that on Windows 10, but I think that this is like well better adjusted. Also, the person I'm speaking with, who is like wants to join the stream, is like, "Wait, you're playing 2000 Unreal Tournament Engine, Unreal Tournament 2004?" I'm like, I guess this might be the new game. The order of the game is just Unreal, Unreal Tournament, Unreal 2, Unreal Tournament 2003, Unreal Tournament 2004, Unreal Tournament 2007, and there are 2 Xbox games, but we only talk about the second one, Unreal Championship 2. So if I go here and search for Unreal, also Silverfox, how's it going, man? Is the full gameplay of Black Mesa out? Because the last time I played it, I stopped just before entering the Xen. We've only done 2 parts so far, so we are now at yesterday we played up until like taking out like the Gargantua, like the big monster you have to shock. Right now what we have on the like basically what we have on like the stream archive channel, we have like the full what's it called? On the stream archive channel right now, we oh no, not on the stream archive channel. Tomorrow we're gonna have on the stream archive channel, we're gonna have part 2 come out, so then we have part 1 and part 2 out as complete like videos. But what we also have here on like the gaming channel, oh wait, I'll show that like this. What we have here on the gaming channel is we have part 1 here as a video. So it's like a 26-minute video. If you want to see like if you just want to see like parts of it, the highlights, you can watch this, or like it's also right here. The full one of the gameplay is right there. That's 2 hours. So I'm getting through it. I'm kind of expecting that I'll be done with it in about a week. Like I feel like I'm halfway. I don't know if this is a halfway point, but we beat the Gargantua, so you probably know where we're at. Maybe. I don't want to know. I don't want to know any spoilers, but yeah, like I am moving through it. Like yeah. I'm really enjoying it. Like I'm enjoying it so much more than I thought I would. So yeah. How are you liking it? Oh wait. But what did I say? Oh yeah. How do you like? That's what I want to say. How do you like Black Mesa? Because honestly, like I thought it was. I was expecting it to be worse. To be honest, like I was like, man, like what I've learned from like Half-Life and from Halo, for instance, like those were games that were very legendary because they introduced things which are groundbreaking them, but then introduced in so many other games. So I was kind of like, man, shit, like things for Halo, which I don't take for granted, is like the movement system with like the 2 sticks that came from Halo. But every single game has that. It's like, I don't even know that that's special, but hey, that's special now. Yeah. Let me see. I don't think Unreal's on Steam. If there's Unreal, and then if there is Unreal, then there must be Real. The Unreal is real. Also, putting into context how big the modding scene was, at the height of playing UT, my game folder was 20 gigs, and 90% was made out of mods. Damn. So like, are you still playing it now? Like, are you still playing it now, or and if you're playing it now, like, are you playing it through here, or actually I could check. Hold on, I could check Epic Game Store. I know that's not like people's favorites, but I would imagine, seeing that they published it, maybe they have it. Maybe they have it. Epic Games. I haven't done recently, but only because I've been managing PC space. So like, do you download it through Steam, or do you download it through what's it called? Like, how do you play it? What are your versions? But I can play it through Steam. Could probably play it through Epic too. But I had a CD copy, so that's how it work now. Like, because like that's something which I'm like, I would love to buy the physical disc. Like, I would just love to own that, right? Because that's like such a cool memorabilia. However, like a lot of times, what ends up happening is like, oh yeah, a Windows 95 disc doesn't work on Windows 10 anymore because things are changing it. I'm enjoying it. The movement feels a bit outdated for me. I can relate with that, though. I also feel like it could have been worse. It could have been worse, but yeah, like it definitely has that old school vibe to it. So I can redeem the CD code and download it, I think. Oh, so just on Steam, you just like put the code. Wow, wow, well, holy shit! That's a support that I never expected would be there. That is crazy. All right, let me see here. But also, how you doing, man? It's been a while since I've seen you around. How's everything been, man? Ah, shit, I gotta log in with Epic. Fuck. Just to remember my password. Oh man, hold on. Your computer doesn't have a CD drive, so I have. Yes, my computer doesn't have a CD drive, so I have to rely on that. But then you just go to Steam and you enter that code there. Because otherwise, like, if that is possible, like, if that's so possible, I'll get it through that. Because like, I would love to have a CD drive and have a CD thing. If that just works, that'd be lit. That'd be so cool. How's the PC going? Still alive? My PC? Like, the stream PC is totally right. So like, I actually got a new stream PC last year or so. I made a video about it. It was called like how to build your own computer sort of thing. Like, I got right now, like, my stream PC is a Ryzen 5900X with like, but then with like a GTX 960 because I couldn't find a good graphics card then. However, my laptop, then that's the bad thing. That's the thing you're seeing right now. That's barely hanging in there, basically. That is basically a 2016 gaming laptop, which is like running very mid specs for that time, super mid specs for this time. So yeah, it is hanging in there. That's why I've been playing console mostly, because consoles are generally more optimized for the games. But yeah. Let me see here. So let me swap on over to the game, or like the scene. Let's see, search store. Oh wait, there's free things right here. I never come back here anymore. Like, I always loved how basically like Epic had these things where it was like, oh yeah, well. By the way, I don't know if I should, like, if it shows any information if I click this. Because I've never done this on stream. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, so like, I always loved how, yo, that's how now I know where Unreal Engine comes from. I never really made that connection until now. But yeah, like, I always loved how Epic Games, whoa, I have like 194 games here. Bro, I got 194 free games from Epic. And I could have had more if I kept just like logging in every week, but I just keep forgetting about it. But yeah, just look at how many there are. Like at first I was like, I want to get every single one of them, but now I realized like I never end up playing them. Like literally, I never end up playing them. So yeah, there's so many here though. Maybe I should just do like a series where we just like pick a random game, we just go play it, see what it's like. Yeah, UT 2004 is the third Unreal Engine, if I recall correctly. Built in the third engine. Okay, my friend is like, man, I got it too. I want to play it. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go, boys. Unreal Tournament it is. Let's see. They only have the latest Unreal Tournament on Epic Games Launcher. I say latest because it was abandoned in favor of Fortnite. What? What? Okay, I want to search for this. Unreal. Let's see. Unreal Tournament base game is free. Unreal Tournament editor. Is this the one you're talking about? Unreal Tournament base game free. This is a free Unreal Tournament. Maybe releases in 2015. This is an early version of the Unreal Tournament experience featuring new content and returning classics. There's still a lot of work to be done, but if you're able to participate today and earn in-game rewards via made available only to the pre-alpha participants, come and check out the progress and let us know what you think so far. What is this? This is an alpha version of a game that was released in 2015. And they're like, yeah, welcome to the pre-alpha version. 7 years later. 7 years later. This shit's still here. What the fuck? And it was butchery of the original games. Yep, and the best part is Unreal Tournament is literally the game that made Epic. It's their golden child. There are damn documentaries on it and the engine, and they threw it away for Fortnite. Holy shit. But what is this then? Like what the hell is this? Like, why is it still here as like an alpha? Like, they gotta have enough money to like do this. Unreal Tournament? What is this? Modding. Unreal Tournament is being developed as a collaboration between gamers, developers, and Epic Games. So basically, it's only made by gamers right now. The community can not only play the game while it's being developed, but can also share ideas, make mods, and even help with development. Install the Unreal Tournament editor to create your own maps. Yo, this is like Digital Extremes is in here, bro. It's like here it says Digital Extremes all of a sudden. Like Digital Extremes is in here now. Like, and here it isn't. Here it's just Epic Games. Yo, that's nuts, man. What the? Okay. I kind of want to go for the entire like Unreal like saga. I want to see all there is to it. I want to grow up with it. It's just like I grew up with Halo again, but I never finished with Halo Infinite. Wow, man. To be honest, like I am getting repulsed by Fortnite. Like that sounds like oh man, what an unpopular opinion. You're saying you're repulsed by Fortnite, man? We all were repulsed by Fortnite. It's such a bad game. We hate mainstream games. Well, no, that's not the case. The thing that I have with Fortnite is that like, hold on, can I find like images of like Fortnite right now? Fortnite. Like, remember when modding was like something special? Remember when modding was like something crazy? Fortnite 2022. Or like having like collaboration between games was something to like look forward to or such. Like this shit right now, the fact that Fortnite lobby 2022. The fact that Fortnite has attracted so many franchises, like it doesn't feel like a real game anymore. It feels like an entire marketing product. The fact that you can have, like, what was it? Right now they have, look at this. Like, they have Goku, they have John Cena, they have Spider-Man, they have Stormtroopers, like Naruto. They have so much shit in Fortnite, and it's all like legit sort of thing. It's not like modding. Like, modding always had this special thing when you're able to like mod Left 4 Dead to have Naruto in there. Like, it felt special. Now it's like, it feels so corporate. The fact that they're gonna be like, they're airing like Dragon Ball Super, like they're airing literally like Dragon Ball Super episodes, Dragon Ball Super episodes, like inside of like Fortnite, so you can watch that, like have a little watch party. It's what the fuck, dude. Like, oh my god, like all the kids apparently love it. Like, it makes so much money, but at the same time, man, it's crazy. But yeah, that was supposed to be the new entry into the Unreal series, and for a while it looked like it was going well, but yeah, they put it on indefinite hiatus and dumped development onto the modding community. Wow. Remember when modding Minecraft was confusing? They did that because said community was being brought on board of a kind of unofficial code development project in recognition of it. Modding in Minecraft is still confusing. Literally, the only good thing that to come out of that Spider-Man cameo is the porn of the model. What the fuck? You know what's even better about the mods? They were all free, every single one of them. The mods for Unreal Tournament? Wow. But yeah, like, I wonder, like, how much, like, how hard is it? If you have, like, if Epic has money to, like, acquire all of these things to, like, join their games, like, how hard is it to, like, put some money for, like, a gamer, like, oh my god, for just, like a game development team, like, a modding development team to... I don't know, Minecraft modding is pretty simple compared to, simple with Courage, Forge, and so. Like, I've never gone into Minecraft modding. Like, I feel like Minecraft mods can go literally anywhere. Like, there's, oh yeah, this right here is the watch theater. Like, this doesn't feel real anymore. This doesn't feel like a game anymore. But yeah, like, you can sit here and you can watch, like, Dragon Ball episodes. Only Dragon Ball Super episodes, not the Dragon Ball C episodes, but only the Dragon Ball Super episodes. Take a moment to process 20 gigabytes of mods for free. Yeah, it's like, especially when like one of the original games was like 120 gigs or so, or 120 megabytes. It wasn't even a gigabyte. But yeah, Rahab, I'm definitely gonna get that game though. I'm definitely gonna get like Unreal Tournament, but like you're gonna have to let me know like which one, like how should I get it? Like, how do you play it right now? Like, do you just like add the game right here on Steam? Like, do you activate the code of the CD, or do you like, should I just download this and get the, what's it called? Get the disc just as like a collector's item? And which one should I get? Which Unreal should I get? Because like I'm kind of leaning towards like the pack, Unreal True, Unreal Tournament, Unreal 2004. Bro, I found like 4 games on my Epic Games library that I've wanted to play before and just forgotten about, and I got 208 games. I'm not so sure about that one. Yeah, just like let me know how you play it. Otherwise, I'll ask my friend who also said he plays it, like how to get it. I think the gold edition includes the base game. So gold, yeah. Like, I'm thinking this pack includes Awakening, Gold, Tournament 2004, Tournament Black, and Tournament Game of the Year edition. So I think that, I think that this is 2004, and this is Tournament. So like, this is the one I should definitely get, because this is like, this is the one we definitely need. 90 for your Metacritic, holy shit. One of the best arena shooters. I just can't believe the online still works. Product received for free. How did someone receive this product for free? Like, I only played like 3 hours. Damn. This is a must-have for any true FPS fan. There's not much. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try this. We're definitely gonna play this. Let's see. I think the. Oh wait, wrong one. I want to go there. I think the ECE pack, which is basically more content and more improvements. Yeah, just like let me know like where can I download it, the 20 gigs of mods, and which mods should I use? Because yeah, I definitely want to play this. I definitely want to play this. I am so curious because I've heard so much about it. Yeah, we're gonna be playing this, boys. We're gonna be playing this. I've decided. Let's see. Well, full disclosure, I don't know if we'd be able to get that many mods. This has been a while, but there's still a lot up there. The best ones mostly, yeah. Like I figured that, like, I feel like this game. Let's see. Let's go here. Unreal Tournament 2004 Steam charts. I feel like hearing like y'all talk about it, I feel like there must be like a large community behind here. Oh, 80 people. 80 people playing right now. Oh boy. Let's see, the peaks are around 100 people are playing this. Wow. Bear in mind, UT existed long before Steam. Yeah. But like, I wonder, like, I don't think you can really play this anymore on like the original hardware that it came out of, on the original console, so it's gotta be over PC. What's Modern Warfare 2 on right now? I mean, like, this also is not really high. This is a game, man. Oh man, I wish it would have. I wish it would pull the same numbers again. This deserves more numbers, but it's not as bad as like Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is just. Oh wait, hey. Oh no, it's like kind of dead. It's kind of fucking dead. It was never on console. Wait, it was not? It was not on console? What the fuck? Oh, that is crazy, dude. I did not know that. Without the space, this interpersonal Steam, would one have ever joined in the experience? Time to learn a new saga, one must wonder. Without this space, this interpersonal Steam, would one ever have joined in the experience? I mean, like, I would not have joined, what's it called? I would not have explored Unreal Tournament, like, if it wasn't for us just talking about, like, how much Apex sucked. And all that sort of shit. But yeah. As I said, until Unreal Tournament 2007, there were only 2 console games in the series. Wow. Okay. Okay, curious. Curious. There were entire weapon packs that would give you a whole new weapon sets to use. Oh, man. Alright, like, I'm really curious as to, like, how it's, like, oh, yeah. Rahab, I need to help you to, like, what's it called? Like, UT Zone is still up. Yeah, I need you to help me to, like, figure out, like, what the things are that I need. Because I want to play this properly, and then we'll figure it out. UT Zone. Let me see here. UTZone.de. UT 2004 Mega Pack. Mega Pack Linux. Wait, it's also on Linux? Windows patch, Sound Blaster. Whoa. Is this like the heart of the community? That's insane. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna 100% explore this off stream. Hold on, I'm not showing this. Here we go. UT Zone. First, I recommend just using the base game because a lot of the mods were new maps, characters, and such. Yeah, like I'm gonna have to check like what the how I'm gonna get the best base game. Other than that, I think the stream has gone on for like a long time. Along with Filefront, although that's not a thing anymore. All right, well, just let me know. Just let me know what I need, and I'll look for it. Bro. Okay, I'm excited. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream that got another arc to it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was quite something. I feel like with this stream, I'm definitely gonna be moving up the Apex video. I feel like I'm probably gonna be sticking to Apex mouse and keyboard for now. Maybe off stream. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see. I can't wait to show you the toilet car, dude. You got my interest. And I'm downloading Unreal Tournament, that's for sure. And we're gonna go play that, and we're gonna go see what it's like. And I'm definitely I also want to go for the single player games. Maybe we'll first do the Unreal Tournament saga, and then we'll do the Call of Duty, and then Battlefield Saga, and then we'll see where after we move forward with it. Man, I'm seeing so many things. Like there are like Mass Effect Garrus voice packs. I'm seeing I'm seeing so many mods already. But yeah, anyway, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. There was so much more to the stream. I never thought it would go on for like something like this. I could have never imagined that this would be the thing. But that's what you get with longer streams. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all tomorrow for another stream. We'll see what we'll do then. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye. And peace. UT does have a campaign, but it's not a story thing like Halo. All right, well, we'll just experience it. We'll see what it's like. We'll see what it's like. I have no idea. We'll just see. All right, goodbye, everyone.